WXRK New York.
This is David Carradine, and you're listening to the best of Stern.
This fall, a brand new TV program. What do you get when you reunite an overly sensitive Catskill comedian?
Because it's none of your business what I do on that stage. That's my profession.
A son he hasn't seen in quite a while.
Kiss my ruck. Kiss my butt.
No, I don't say that.
Because I know you're not the kind of guy to do that. Because you go which way the wind shifts.
You know what kind of guy I am because you haven't been around for 32 years.
A daughter abandoned moments after birth.
You left me in the hospital. I was 2 weeks
I left you. Who told you that?
I was 2 weeks
Who
old.
told you that? Who told you that?
Let me just ask you.
Who told you that?
Were you there?
Answer my question. Who told you that?
When I was growing up.
Were
you there for any one of my birthdays?
No.
Did you ever give me a birthday gift?
No.
No. Were you there for my confirmation, communion, and graduation?
I was never there.
And a mom who thought he was a bum.
On my life, you
made money. You never turned a saint upside down in your life, Mother, so don't con me.
You get all in Pat Cooper's Family. Hear a father declare unconditional love for his son.
Like I love you.
Well, I've never heard that before.
All right, so you may never hear again.
He's a firm dad who knows how to discipline with a sense of humor.
Look, all of a sudden now, he wants me to get on my knees and kiss his ass. I ain't gonna do it. I don't give a damn who he is.
For what? For what?
You see?
Sit in on the family finances.
With all your money was $65 a week. That's what you
That's what the court told me to give you if I'm making 90. If I'm making 90, love.
You weren't making 90.
I was making 90. It's documented. Don't tell me. Don't believe what you hear. You know something? I'm ashamed of you.
Financial advice that would embarrass H&R Block. Joel Siegel says it's a laugh riot.
Who told you that?
Liz Smith says you'll love Pat.
Who told you that?
Pia Lindstrom says it's a two-way street.
It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street.
Don't miss the fun. It's all in the Pat Cooper Family. The story of an overly protective father.
To someone who never hurt you, I never beat you, I never killed you, I never took anything out of your mouth, but you're turning around and you're brainwashed and your education by you telling me that I'm making a fool of your profession. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Love.
When your ass jumped me on the street.
Respect.
Oh, I owe you for being born now.
Honor.
How much I owe you for food? How much I owe you for food? How much I owe you for clothes? How dare you insult my intelligence, Mother dear? How dare you? I'm ashamed of you that you even want money off anybody. You ought to be ashamed. What are you going to do with your money? Take it with you?
I never will.
Your money is ashamed of yourself.
You're the one that worry about it.
I don't worry about it. I earned mine, my dear mother. I earned it, and not by you.
So did I.
And keep it. I don't want yours. Keep it. Give it to your grandkids. They deserve it.
Love, respect, and honor. 3 words that can't seem to find their way into the turbulent Pat Cooper family.
As far as I'm concerned, you don't have a daughter.
I don't want your daughter. I don't want to have a daughter.
You have never done anything.
I've never done nothing. I know.
When's the last time you seen your mother?
Huh?
When's the last time you seen your mother?
When she asked me to pay the back rent that I didn't owe.
Don't miss. All in the Pat Cooper family. You'll love it.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Robert, would you let your daughter date OJ? Robert?
I'm sorry?
Would you let your daughter date OJ?
I don't have a daughter.
Well, if you did? Come on, Robert, what's the matter? You can talk to us? Come on, Robert. Robert, will you be getting any other murderers off in the near future? Mr. Shapiro, did you ever find lost objects in your eyebrows? Robert, do you ever slip and call OJ murderer? Mr. Shapiro, how did it feel working alongside a murderer and an adulterous lawyer who allegedly beat his wife? Mr. Shapiro, any comments, please? Can't cut your tongue, Mr. Shapiro? Mr. Shapiro, did Marsha Clark ever come on to you like she came on to Johnny Cochran? Mr. Shapiro, please comment. Mr. Shapiro, can you explain how the LAPD manufactured the alleged phony evidence? Mr. Shapiro, because you hired Johnny Cochran, who played the race card, do you personally feel responsible for OJ being free? Mr. Shapiro, do you get off being recognized on the street now? Mr. Shapiro, being hated and ostracized, was it worth it for a few shekels?
Hey, John.
Mr. Shapiro, please. Mr. Shapiro, would you have represented Hitler for the right price? Please comment, Mr. Shapiro. How much did you pay Mark Furman? Mr. Shapiro, how much did you pay Mark Furman? Yeah. Okay. Take care, Mr. Shapiro. Have a nice day.
You're listening to a man who can't say or on the air without getting in trouble. Howard Stern.
I had my wife tape this Michael Jackson, and she left me the tape, and I brought it in this morning, and I got to see a little of it. And what I used was my fast-forward button.
Weren't interested in much of it?
Well, let me tell you what it was. The first 10... I don't know if you saw any.
No, I didn't see any of it. I had to go to sleep, too.
The first 10 minutes of this thing is a retrospective of Michael Jackson's career. And my problem with all of this is it's one big commercial for this guy's album. It wasn't even Diane Sawyer asking him questions. It's more of this, a big build-up to the interview, and it's 10 minutes of the most positive press a human being could ask for. She goes, no matter what you think of Michael Jackson, you have to marvel at this man's accomplishments. And you say, you know, if you're a halfway brainy person, you say to yourself, what accomplishments? What do you mean, he sang some songs? That's what, in this society, we consider accomplishments? What about the guy who discovered the vaccine that cured something? What?
We don't know any of those guys' names.
What most people pay for in an infomercial, Michael Jackson got last night out of ABC.
For free.
For free. He manipulated the media beautifully. In exchange for going, I don't like young boys. I swear, it's true. It's true. I don't like young boys. Children love me. They want to be with me. They follow me around. I've never asked anybody to get in my bed. And then Lisa Marie, who has a deeper voice than Michael Jackson, said, yeah, I've seen him go to the bathroom and the kids follow him in. You know. Lies, 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 lies.
Do you have sex?
Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Yes, I have sex. In exchange for saying that, which, by the way, I mean, big deal. I mean, everyone's like, whoa.
I could have told you that the answers to those questions.
Yeah, I mean, there was no revelations there. A guy is sitting there with shin guards on. It's the most bizarre thing I ever saw. I mean, his wife is such a cute piece of ass.
Really?
Gorgeous.
I never thought much of her look.
Wow, she is gorgeous.
I saw those pictures in the paper today. She's really pretty.
And the whole time I'm sitting there watching it going, Jesus Christ, she needs a guy who can really give it to her like me.
Because he's sitting there talking like this, and she's going, yes, we have sex.
Yeah, we have sex. She has a deeper voice, and she has darker skin than him. She has an olive complexion. He is milky white. And she is the white person. He is the black man. They're all right. Yeah, no problem.
Did you see the blow-up of that picture of his face on the cover of the Post, I think it is?
Yes. It's very scary. Now, if anything, this was the most disturbing thing of all. I sit down to watch it, and I see this 10-minute commercial, infomercial, like when they sell you hair products on TV, they give you a 10-minute piece, and then they talk to you. That's what it was like. It was pre-produced. It was all that footage of Michael Jackson, the little Michael Jackson singing and coming up and doing...
And on all the different changes in his face. I think it's incredible whenever you look through that just to see how his face has changed.
And sitting at the console producing, and all the celebrities talking about how great he is. And then all of a sudden he comes on there and he's sitting there with the shin guards. Why he's wearing shin guards, I don't know. He's sitting there with this piece of ass. I mean, really, oofa, what a hot-looking chick. What a little body on this tight little body. Oh, my God.
She's had how many children?
2. God bless her. She had him young like a mammy.
Oh, please.
Nice and young. His face looks like the Tin Man as he's sitting there talking about... So Diane Sawyer starts out. All right, she wants to make conversation before she asks him if he ever did a young boy. How did you two meet? well, and they look at each other and they're both thinking, I think they're both trying to get the story straight. Yeah. You tell. No, you tell. You tell. No, you tell. And, oh yeah, and you could tell no one was even sure how they met. He goes, well, I first saw her when I was a little boy. I was like 5 years old, and Elvis would bring her to the, or whatever. He was 17, and she was 9. What was it?
She was 7, and he was 17.
Yeah, yeah.
We were the Jackson 5.
Yeah, we were the Jackson 5, and then she would sit up front and look at me, and that's not right. She was cute and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, that's how they met. And then one day I saw People magazine, and she was married on the cover, and my heart sank because I knew that should be me next to her.
This sounds like a guy who was upset with a woman.
Yeah, yeah. and then it was upsetting to me. Meanwhile, it's 10 minutes of conversation about whether or not he had sex with boys. And he goes, of course not, that's not me. And she goes, you're going to, at least, I hope this is going to stop. You're not going to have sleepovers with boys where they get in your bed. Of course, why would I stop that? Nothing happened. She goes, well, you know, you say you love children. Diane Sawyer was pretty good. I'll give it to her. She goes, you say you love children, and you don't want to harm children. You know, it's very confusing for children to be in a man's bed, no matter what the circumstance.
Strange man's bed.
And then Lisa Marie goes, you know what? Hey, buddy, let me tell you something. I've been there when these kids are over, and they throw me out of the bed. Every kid wants to be near Michael Jackson, and they just jump into the bed. And when he goes to the bathroom, they all run in to see. And I'm like, you know, you can control that. Yeah, you can control that. You can tell the kids to get out of the bathroom.
Why do the kids have to follow him even to the bathroom?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, believe me, I wish I could have been sitting there asking a few of these questions.
Did she ask what kind of father Michael is to her children? Did Diane Sawyer ask that question?
No,
she missed that one.
Believe me, if we didn't write it down for her, she's no brains. Diane Sawyer's about as smart as Sally Jesse Raphael. It was like the Sally Jesse Raphael show. And really, one of the criticisms that I read in the newspaper was I think Adam Buckman said it, that ABC sold its soul, the news division, because this is supposed to be news.
Right.
And really what happens is they do 10 minutes of interview, and then all of a sudden, she goes, and now here's Michael's answer to everyone who has been saying all the bad things about him for the past 2 years. Here is his new video. For the first time ever. It's MTV. It's MTV. It's not journalism. There's some serious issues with this guy. And Diane Sawyer did start to hit it on the head. She said, hey, don't you realize that it screws the kids head up to be in bed with some adult?
And Lisa Marie, who says, yes, they're with each other all the time, then she's not if she's thrown out of the room when kids come over.
And now, joining our panel discussion on Michael Jackson, actor Alec Baldwin.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. He has some comments.
Alec.
This got him out of bed this morning.
Alec.
There, Howard.
All I know is if I was in bed with Kim Basinger,
you'd stay in bed.
I wouldn't be calling into the show. What are you doing?
Howard?
Where are you? You in New York or are you in Los Angeles?
I'm in New York. I'm in a car on my way to work, and I'm hearing you. Why are you picking on Michael Jackson?
Hey, by the way.
Hasn't he had enough problems?
Hey, Alec, let me just say something. I like the movie The Shadow a lot. I just rented it. I liked it a lot.
Well, you know, one of the reasons I like living in New York is people, they give it to you straight. You know, like I'll be in a cab and you're driving down, the cab driver will say to me, hey, Alec, what was the last movie you did? I say The Shadow. They'll go, oh, yeah. That movie was a mess, Alec. That was a piece of crap.
I know, everyone told me it was a piece of crap, and maybe my expectations were low, but I watched it, I liked it.
Why are you picking on Michael Jackson?
No, I'm not picking on Michael Jackson. I'm saying...
You think it's impossible that he's telling the truth?
No, as a matter of fact, let me tell you something. I don't know whether or not he molested anybody or what happened, and as a matter of fact, I buy his explanation of why he settled with that kid. There was a no-win for Michael Jackson turned to his lawyers and he said, and this makes sense, if I go to court, am I going to get justice? Am I going to get a fair trial? Never. He never would have gotten a fair trial. And I don't, that's not the problem. The problem is you've got a grown man, Alec, and you're going to agree with this.
Alec's about to have a baby. Are you going to send it over to Michael Jackson?
Of course not. He's not going to send it to anybody because he's a smart parent. You don't leave your kids alone with some adult. Let me tell you something. It is improper.
You don't leave your kids alone with some adult.
Like Michael Jackson. It is improper for a guy, a grown man, to sit there and say he has kids in his bed. Listen, you're a grown man. Do you have kids in your bed? Come on. Come on.
Look around.
Yeah, Alec.
No, of course not.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm not condemning the man. I'm not saying that he...
But I tell you something, I think the guy has to be credited for trying to get beyond the whole thing, because that's almost impossible.
Well, most people would...
These kinds of things could bury you forever, man.
Yeah,
I think the guy's a genius.
Well, no, he's not a genius. I'm a genius. He is not a genius. Let me tell you something. There are serious problems with this guy. He fails to realize when Diane Sawyer turns to him and says, you, of course, now will have this in your past. You're not going to have kids over to stare at you in the bathroom anymore, are you? Oh, no, of course I will. I have purity in my heart. I have purity in my heart. I have pure thoughts. It's pure. It's innocent. It's innocent. No. The proper answer would be, you know what? Maybe it's time I concentrate on my wife. Maybe I'll see these children under supervision. Yeah. There's a problem there. There's a problem. The guy he clearly does not perceive reality. And he really shouldn't be around young children because it's not proper to have kids romping in your bed.
Send your child, Alex. I want you to send your child over to his house.
His name's Alec, not Alex.
Alec.
A-L-E-C. How you been, you bastard?
Okay, Rollin.
When is the kid due?
The kid is due first week in November.
Well, I would like to throw you a bachelor party.
You're not a bachelor.
Hey, Alec, I never got to throw you a bachelor party. You want to have a bachelor party, my friend?
Where are we going to go? Describe to me your fantasy bachelor party for me.
Oh, I already have it. Here's what we're going to do. We're all going to get in togas. I'm going to take you to Scores, and we have our own room.
Togas and Scores?
Yeah.
Who do you think I am, Steven?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Birds of a feather.
Pimpy. That's so pimpy.
So what's your story, man? You going to run for president or something?
No. I'm here making a movie with Demi Moore. We're shooting a movie here.
Are you doing that stripper movie?
No, I'm not doing the stripper movie.
I'd like to see you naked. What's the story? What movie are you working on?
I'm doing a movie called The Juror. It's like a jury tampering movie. Set in like a gaudy type of mafia trial.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard?
What'd they pay you for that?
Say again?
Did they give you like $5 million for that?
What did I get?
Yeah, you got
way more.
What's your price? $8 million?
Right around there, yeah.
Really?
Did you hear about Jim Carrey today?
What about Jim Carrey?
He's going to be the highest paid guy in Hollywood. They're paying him $20 million for his next picture.
Well, he deserves it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is all you people focus on.
Yeah, and what do you focus on?
You're telling us your price.
Yeah, the glitter. You're married to Kim Basinger and you don't focus on glitter.
I love her for her soul.
Yeah. You're as shallow as I am. Get used to it.
Listen, stop picking on Michael Jackson.
Hey, bring Demi in here, man.
Bring me down, Howard. You know what I mean?
Hey, why don't you, Demi, and Kim come in here?
What would you like us to do, Howard?
Just come on in. We'll be interviewed.
Take pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, babe.
Hey, you come in here. I got some good pictures of Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee on their honeymoon.
How much longer are you going to be doing the show, Howard? Are you doing the show indefinitely, or are you out of there pretty soon?
I might be out of here in September.
Well, you might be out of there in September?
I might be doing full-time movies. I'm thinking of switching to a movie career.
Wow.
Hey, you know who called me?
My boots.
I have a pretty good show business life going. You know, I'm sitting at my desk yesterday at home, and guess who calls me?
Who?
Rodney Dangerfield. And he goes, hey, you want to be in a movie? I go, yeah, what movie? He goes, hey, I'll write you in. I'm doing a movie right now. I'm shooting a movie. I go, I can't. I'm under contract.
Well, that sounds like an opportunity.
Why? You don't think Rodney?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean...
Oh, you're going to put him down and you're not going to put down Michael Jackson?
I have other things in mind for you.
Did you watch the Michael Jackson interview?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I watched like 10 minutes.
Let me ask you something. Shouldn't ABC be ashamed of themselves? It was an hour infomercial for Michael Jackson's new album. Don't you think that the news division has zero credibility?
Let's face it. The guy's never going to do the interview unless they agree to do the bumper up front.
Yeah.
Where they start out on a positive. Now, that's a deal going into the whole situation.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous. The news division should be above that.
And the thing you got to keep in mind is that that's only fair because in all the time that people say these things about this guy, no one ever says the guy's not talented. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but who cares if he's talented or not? We're talking about child molestation.
Well, no one ever proved that. No.
I didn't say anyone proved it, but there is a question. There's a question.
There's a question? It's like kind of an air?
Yeah.
There's an air around the situation, Howard?
He said air. I said there's a question.
There's a question. There's air. There's air and a question. Where's Kim right now?
Air around that.
Where's Kim Basinger right now?
She's in bed dreaming of you, Howard. She's in bed dreaming of you.
What are you guys doing? You're living in New York now?
Live half and half.
What?
I live half and half.
What do you mean half and half?
Half here and half there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What, do you live in the city?
Yeah.
Why don't you have me over?
I'd love to. I want you to have me over. I want to do your show before you leave the show. Are you really leaving in September?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Oh,
I've had enough. I've had enough. Had enough of this.
The end of an era.
That's right.
The end of an era.
Let somebody else carry the mantle.
Absolutely. Who's going to carry for you, John?
Yeah, Stuttering John's going to take over. He's already working on a show.
All right. I look forward to seeing you.
Hey, give my love to Demi.
I will, man.
What's the story, man? You can't get anything. Do you have a love scene with her?
Do I have any love? No, not at all.
No love scene?
Isn't that wild?
Really?
You know what movie I liked of Alex? It was the one that he did with Nicole Kidman.
This movie's very similar to that.
Yeah. What movie is that?
Very creepy, sick kind of a movie.
You don't mean Miami Blue?
No. What's the name of that movie?
That movie was called Malice.
Yeah, that
Malice?
was good.
Hey, I never saw that.
That's a good one.
Is that in video?
You
Yeah.
like those sick movies, Robin?
Yes, I do.
You like the sick movies where sick people are doing sick things to each other?
Right.
Is that a video?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Alec, is that on video?
Yeah, probably.
Do you ever watch your own movies? Like, you and Kim get in bed and watch yourself?
Never. No.
I bet you do. I bet you he lays in bed and does that.
No, never. No, and I don't know any actors that watch their own movies.
Hey, you know what was really weird? You know who's weird in your family? Your brother Daniel.
What's he up to?
Listen to this. I'm reading the paper yesterday. All right? Just check this out, Alec. Then I'll let you go.
Yeah.
There's a thing in the paper yesterday, and Daniel quit his TV show.
Right.
They filmed it in Baltimore. He goes, I'm quitting the TV show because I want to spend more time with my wife. I want to be near my wife. And then it says at the end of the show, it says his wife will remain with the show.
Right. She's going to be in Baltimore.
Yeah.
He won't.
He won't be.
Doesn't that tell you something about him?
Yeah.
Doesn't that say it all?
Yeah, what's his
I'm
problem?
quitting the show to spend more time with my wife, who's on the show.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, well.
Well thought out.
All right, Alec. Take care, man.
I look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, me too.
Adios.
Bye-bye. It's Alec Baldwin. He's a good dude.
You see how he blew you off?
Adios.
It'll be over. Oh, yeah, I'd like to come and do your show, too.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you have me over so I can rap to you and Kim? It'd be funny just to go over there and, like, every time he walks out of the room, just hop on top of Kim. Stop rubbing her leg.
Even while she's pregnant?
Yeah.
Well, she couldn't get away.
How bad could she look pregnant?
No. Probably looks perfect.
Probably looks great. That was kind of cool. I'm sitting home and Rodney Dangerfield called my house.
Yeah, he's putting together a new movie?
Yeah, he's filming right now. He says, if you want to be in it, I'll write you in and have, a little cameo or something. Whatever you want. So, I say, Roddy, you sound like Dracula. That's right.
That's a new thing.
Yeah, I don't know. He's up to some movie or something.
You've never seen Malice, though?
No.
You got to get that. That's a good one.
Yeah. Gary, go out and get me Malice. All right, let's take a break. And then we'll discuss we'll get some clips of Michael Jackson and stuff. And I want to finish making some points about Michael Jackson when we get back.
What he is, I don't know.
The K-Rock? Rock Radio. K-Rock.
Say Gary Dell'Abate.
Gary Belfonte.
Gary Dell'Abate.
Gary Belfonte.
Gary Dell'Abate.
Belfonte.
Gary.
Gary
Dell'Abate.
Joe.
On this Michael Jackson thing, it is odd that they'd allow him an hour infomercial. But anyway, here's a little tape of last night, in case you missed it. I know I did. I was sleeping.
And with me, of course, Michael Jackson.
See, so when she says that, they've already done 10 minutes of a build-up that
Right,
no matter what the guy did, you would say, oh, my God, what a great man. I mean, I bet I could never get a piece like that. I've done just as many great things. I've entertained millions for years.
You don't have any records, though, Ed.
No. No, I got a book. I got a book. I got CDs. I got videotape.
But you don't sing, there's no music.
If you sing, you can do anything you want.
No, you don't understand. When I had the boys over, they was just playing. And I don't have evil thoughts. I don't have evil thoughts.
I'm Lisa Marie Presley. Welcome to
Got Lisa Marie sitting there, little piece of ass boy, but she must be really screwy. What the hell's she doing with him? Oh, she a tight piece of ass. Oh, man, a guy like me, what I could do to her? I could unleash some sexuality in her, man. I wouldn't have one little boy over the house. Just be me and her and the bedroom. And the vibrators, and the chains, and the whips. All right? And the handcuffs. And the lube. Hey, screw the lube. Young girl like that don't need lube. That's for the old bags.
Thank you.
What, you're an old bag? You don't lube?
I just wondered who you were talking about.
You need lube?
I don't need anything.
I bet you don't. I bet you're all lubed up right now. I love that. I love when the girls are lubed.
Always in the lather.
Super. Lunch tomorrow, Robin, on the show. Wear a mini dress, no panties, and no stockings.
Mini dress. Yes.
Just so I could have access whenever I need it.
You're crazy.
Come on, you know you'd love that.
What are you wearing for me?
Same thing I'm wearing today. A pair of jeans and a T-shirt.
Well, the day you start dressing for me is the day I start dressing for you.
Tomorrow on the show, instead of sitting over there, you sit next to me, right here. With your dress and no panties.
Right.
Tell me that doesn't excite you in some way.
Mini dress.
Mini dress.
You want me to tell you it doesn't excite me in some way?
Yeah.
It doesn't excite me in some way.
Oh, that's a lie. All right. All right, here we go.
I'm glad you're here. It occurs to me, looking at the two of you, I have got to start by asking how this marriage took place.
That's the softball question.
Wait a minute, what does that mean, looking at the two of you? How did this marriage take place?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that she's all nervous. It's live television, and she don't know what to say. She wants to blurt out, "Are you a homo?" Right. You know, but she's got to beat around the bush.
Looking at the two of you, it's like, you look really funny. I don't know if this is a real marriage.
Looking at the two of you, your husband, I mean, you look like a really hot piece of ass. Your husband's wearing shin guards, big metal shin guards, and he's dressed like I don't know what he's dressed like. He's got whiter skin than you. He's got a nose that's way too small for his face.
Yeah, I think the giant Sawyer just insulted.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, yeah.
You look like friggin' Pinocchio.
You don't look real.
Yeah. You look like... First of all, looking at that film and then looking at you, you don't look anything like what you look like on that film. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm talking to Michael Jackson.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
Yeah.
Let me guess that it was not over miniature golf and a hot dog someplace.
Like she met her husband that way.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Just a retard. She's Sally Jesse Raphael.
People, they can't even ask a real question.
Yeah. She should have given him a fingerprint test. See if it's him.
Let's start. When was the dating?
When was the dating? There was no dating. Stupid ass. I had to get married quick. The press was all over me, you dumb bitch.
Notice I got married after the scandal.
Yeah, like a day after. Stupid ass. I got PR people pay me to think of things like this.
They tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Well, we first met. She was 7 years old, and I was 17.
7 years old.
And I thought she was a little boy.
Oh.
And I was 17.
I'm 17-year-old. I like when her voice comes in. You can hear his wife's voice. It's about 3 octaves deeper than his.
This was in Las Vegas. She used to come and see my show all the time. We had the only family show on the Strip. It's the Jackson 5. And she used to come with a little girl and sit right up front. She came quite often. She came with a lot of bodyguards. And had you stayed in touch over all the years? Sure. And then she'd come backstage, and I'd talk, say hi, and she'd come again. And I thought she was sweet and loving. And
let me correct you. Wait, hold on a second, buddy.
I always hoped I'd see her again. And who first talked about marriage? We didn't stay in touch. We didn't stay in touch.
That's a more manly voice.
He had...
She's a hot little piece of ass. Did you see her sitting there in that little dress?
Mini dress.
Once upon a time, I met a little girl. She was only 7 years old. Old.
17 years old.
I was 17 years old. Somebody doing the old family strip. These boys, they follow me into the bed, and they follow me into the bathroom. Sweet boy.
They love me.
They love me.
Stop them.
What are they doing in your house? I mean, where are their parents?
How did they get there?
Yeah, what's going on? I mean, I had a million questions after that interview. That interview didn't do anything except help sell albums.
Raise more questions.
Yeah, and raise more questions.
He's the biggest celebrity in the world, but he doesn't get anybody there to keep people away from him.
Yeah, I mean, somehow that gate at Neverland is open all the time.
And Diane Sawyer's like afraid to ask him something. I guess she thinks he's better than she is because she's like, you know, he's sitting there and she's like,
excuse me, but looking at the two of you.
Yeah.
I have to ask, how did this marriage?
Just get right into it.
Look, Michael, you're a bizarre-looking kid. You don't look like you like girls.
It's live television. This is the last interview you're going to get with a guy. Go, hey, what are you, a homo? That's it. Boom. Let's answer the question.
I was 17 years old.
But I had these boys in the house. Okay, you had boys in the house. How did the boys get to your house? Explain how they get in the house.
I invite them.
Yeah, and where are their parents? Why are they not supervised?
They're busy. They're busy with the money or something. I don't know what they're busy with. Count the $20 million I give them. That's how I get card.
What about the allegations that you pay off their parents?
Whoops. What? Screw that. Lies. Golly.
Adam Buckman in the Post said that it was just like, first of all, it was an infomercial, you know, more or less. He didn't say those words, but it was an infomercial. It was an advertisement.
Well, you know, even Barbara Walters, when she does this stuff, it's under the guise of entertainment. They don't say this is an NBC or an ABC news speech.
Yeah, right. They say it's an entertainment show. That I can deal with. But don't tell me Diane Sawyer is some kind of newswoman. She's Sally Jesse Raphael.
You want to say what happened?
No, you can say. You have a good memory.
No, you said you were going to say it.
Our first argument here on this hour. Who proposed? I mean, how did marriage actually
I don't really remember who. I think it was the little boy's idea.
They were in the bed and
that's right. Some kids. They had the idea first. We was in the bathroom at the time.
Disgusting. Well, at first, this is what happened. When she was 18, I used to tell my lawyer, John Branca, do you know Lisa Marie Presley? He go, well, I represent her mother. I go, well, can you get in touch with her? Because I think she's really cute. He'd laugh every time. He goes, I'll do my best. That's what he'd say. Then he'd come back. I said, well, did you find out? He said, no, there's nothing. So I would worry him about this all the time. The next thing
oh, boy. A real snoozer. Let's get to the boys. I don't need to hear a fairy tale. Some interview.
Notice there's a picture on a magazine cover where she's married, which really tore me to pieces. And then
when he saw that she was married to another guy, he got crazy.
You know what I'm sitting here thinking of? I'm thinking of that last interview he did with Oprah where he claimed that he and Brooke Shields had a relationship. And then later, of course, Brooke Shields denied that there was ever any real relationship. I'd ask him about that. So how are we supposed to believe this when you lied about that?
So how is it that Lisa Marie Presley's into this? Like, what's her story?
Figure this one out.
Me neither.
We really loved. You a skeptic.
Well, that was supposed to be me. I really did. And what was the countdown to your marriage? Tell me who said the word marriage.
I did. He did.
When? Where?
On the telephone.
On the telephone.
He first asked me.
Yeah, I called up and said, you want to get married?
They sued me for child molestation. You want to get married?
It don't look good that I'm not married. I think it's love. You want to get married?
We were dating now for 4 months.
She's got such a nice deep voice. We were dating for 4 months.
Did a prenuptial agreement.
No, wait, I gotta get to...
Wait a minute. Yeah, we jumped somewhere.
Yeah, I'm jumping. Because I want to get to some good stuff about boys.
Reaction to this marriage has been across the spectrum, everything from astonishment to delight to suspicion. That it was somehow too convenient. Lisa, did you ask...
Lisa, do you know what a beard is?
It's probably something she has more of than I do.
Michael, about the charges. Did the two of you talk about the impact of the marriage on the allegations?
Absolutely not. He called... I was in touch with him through the whole process of this charges going on. I was talking to him when he disappeared. I was actually supposed to go to San Juan, Puerto Rico when he left and disappeared, and I got a call that he wasn't going to be there, and I was actually part of the whole thing with him, but talking to him on the phone. So I didn't
say to him, are they true?
No, I didn't. No, I actually did not.
Pretty tight relationship.
I want to take a minute here, and I'm going to come back to the marriage.
Sorry. He went on and on and on about it, so I didn't really have to say, are the allegations true? It was, on the phone, and
over and over.
Just constant, yeah.
I want to ask a few things about the charges, but first I want to establish for the viewers here, there are no ground rules. You have said to me you are not afraid of any questions. So I wanted that understood by everybody before we proceed.
She's just reminding him of what the ground rules are, because he's zoning out.
I agreed to that. Hey, what am I doing here?
What was I, an acid?
I'm crazy. I'm not going to answer that. I'm going to begin with air.
She spends more time explaining the rules. Just ask the questions.
What is this, a game?
Well, because she's trying to remind him what the deal is. She's even embarrassed. She's embarrassed she has to ask these questions.
I don't know why we have to, this is like that portion of the Academy Awards where the accountants come out.
Yeah, just ask him. Do you like boys? She's worse than Judge Ito. She's going to drag this thing out.
Jeez. I think I want to begin by making sure that the terms are clear. You have said that you would never harm a child. I want to be specific as I can. Did you ever, as this young boy said you did you ever sexually engage, fondle, have sexual contact with this child or any other child?
No.
Never, ever. I could never harm a child or anyone. It's not in my heart. It's not who I am. And it's not what I'm not even interested in that. And what do you think should be done to someone who does that? To someone who does that? Well, I think it should be done, gee.
Cut his nuts off.
Yeah.
Let him pay $20 million. Yeah. Right. He should have to pay $20 million. Out and give you his roll tax. Yeah, get Robert Shapiro on the phone.
I think they need help in some kind of way, How about the police?
But they should not be put in jail.
Very upset at child molesters.
They should be given a medal.
Yeah. I would say if someone molests a child, they should have their nuts cut off. He says they should get some help.
Get help?
And that's a question he's asking. Is it they should get help?
Is that severe enough?
Help from him.
Photographs, though. How was there enough information from this boy about those kinds of things? The police photographs that they took of me. Yes. There was nothing that matched me to those charges.
There was nothing. There was nothing that concurred.
That's why I'm sitting here talking to you today. There was not one iota of information that was found that could connect me. So when we've heard that there was a marking of some kind, no markings. No markings. No. Why am I still here then?
You're not going to ask me about that, are you? Sorry, about the marking.
Oh.
Marie wants to pipe up about his marking.
I've seen his penis. Bigger than mine. Ask me about it. Yeah. What do you want to know? It's big.
Well, then why didn't I ask her? She seems to want to answer that.
Yeah, let's ask her about it. All right, you want to talk about it?
Does the word Dalmatian mean it?
You can volunteer.
No, the point is that when that finally got concluded that there was no matchup, then it was printed this big as opposed to how big it was, what the matchup was.
Is she talking about his ween?
No. She's saying that the information about there not being a match was this big, where the headline that he was accused were this big.
You're a lot smarter than I am. I thought you were saying it wasn't that big. I don't know. It's just the whole thing was weird. It didn't prove anything, and it just allowed ABC to run an hour commercial for History, the new album. Now, I'm not saying the guy's a child molester. I really don't know what went on. I give everybody...
Nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody knows.
You didn't get to hear anything in court. Allegations were made.
If I could have interviewed the guy, you would have known. Because I would have kicked his ass if he didn't answer the question.
But she really didn't answer any questions. I mean,
she didn't ask anything. Because I said, wait a second, what are young kids doing in your house?
So what was your relationship with this boy? You actually knew this.
Yeah.
There were reports that you were
How'd you meet him?
To meet him every night and spending the night with him in bed, sleeping with him every night. Is that true?
I mean, don't tell me how you met Lisa Marie. Tell me how you met that boy. And why is he traveling with you?
Why'd you invite him into the bed?
Yeah, why are these boys watching you go to the bathroom?
What is the whole, I can understand, spending time with children. Why do they have to sleep in your room?
Yeah.
You have a huge estate.
Look, interview over. I'm out of here. I don't like you. I don't like ABC. I don't want anything to do with it. You're not nice.
And how do you let these children throw you out of the bed, Lisa Marie?
Instead, the interview says, okay, the ground rules. I just want to review the rules, okay? I can ask you anything I want, right?
Yes.
And this is live television. Okay, so here goes.
Now,
how did you two meet?
Clear?
How did you two meet?
Wait 1 minute. Shut up. Don't answer that.
Give me the countdown. Who said the word marriage first?
Oh, he did. I mean, I don't know. Prying into my life. Stop prying. Oh, you nosy. Go to videotape. Play my video. Do the 10-minute video. That's right.
It didn't work. It isn't so. Why did you settle the case then? Why did you settle the case? And it looks to everyone as if you paid a huge amount of money. Most of that is folklore.
Most of that is folklore.
I talked to my lawyers and I said, can you guarantee me that justice will prevail? And they said, Michael, we cannot guarantee you that a judge or a jury will do anything.
I go along with him there. I think he'd be smart to pay that kid off. No judge or jury is going to do anything.
Justice has changed. Like I said, in the 50s, Liberace could sue because somebody called him a homosexual and win. And today you can't be sure of anything.
No. No, I can dig what he's saying. He had to settle that thing. There was no way he was going to win. They even have tape of the father saying, hey, there's no way I lose in this deal. I'm making money. Whatever it was they played.
Yeah, but the point is, why are you so vulnerable to this kind of a suit?
Yeah, he's way too vulnerable. One thing you can't pin on me is being with little boys. I don't even know any little boys.
But the point is, this is Michael Jackson, a guy who walks around with masks on, doesn't want to meet anybody, doesn't want to shake anybody's hand. But if you've got a young kid...
He'll let him in the house. Come on down, and let's play.
This is weird.
Yeah.
And with that, I was like catatonic. I was outraged.
Catatonic.
How much money? Totally outraged. What I said... I have got to do something to get out from under this nightmare. All these lies and all these people coming forward to get paid in these tabloid shows. Just lies, 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 lies. So what I did, we got together again with my advisors, and they advised me. It was hands down, a unanimous decision, resolve the case. This could be something that could go on for 7 years. How much money? Let's get it behind us. Can you say how much? It's not what the tabloids have printed. It's not all this crazy outlandish one. No, it's not at all. I mean, terms...
Doing like $9 million. No outlandish money.
No.
Yeah, he goes...
He says, I can't tell you because...
listen to this.
Agreement are very confidential. I want to ask...
It's agreement to make it confidential. It's because he doesn't want it out.
Right.
I'm sure the kid's father would be happy to tell you what he got. Yeah. Let's be honest.
It's $19.5 million.
Yeah.
And I got to pay him, pay his college. And a copy of my new record.
Hard to discuss it.
I don't know. It was just one big commercial. Didn't prove anything. Didn't disprove anything. But all right. It was good television. Got you tuned in for an hour.
Do you think it did well in the ratings? Because the playoff game was on against it.
Yeah, but the playoffs started late, so everyone could watch that and then tune in for the end of the game.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. What was the final score? It was a romp, like 113.
I only know that Houston won. I didn't look at the score.
It was like 113-101. 113-101. And what's weird is Houston wasn't even that good during the regular season.
No, they were not ranked very high.
No.
And they took it all.
It's that African. Hakeem Olajuwon. He killed Tiger. He killed a tiger. Killed a tiger. How can you compete with a guy like that?
Well, you don't say how he killed a tiger.
Oh, I don't think that's the only guy in the NBA who's killed a tiger.
Wait a minute. You don't say how he killed a tiger. It's pretty easy to kill a tiger with a gun.
Did he have a gun?
I don't know. You're the one who's always talking about it.
He had like a spear.
Oh,
no, I'm serious. He was in a tribe.
No.
Yeah. Oh, that was no gun.
No way.
No.
Got the National Geographic.
That's a real African. You bet. No, he used powder root. All right, let's take a break.
At least they're not saying he did it with his bare hands.
Hey, I did it with my bare hands.
The whole show was weird. Man. But boy, that little piece of ass sitting next to him, boy, I could give her a good workout.
I gotta watch this because I want to see the dynamics between them. I gotta study the whole thing.
Yeah, well, study it. I'm telling you.
And you know what we ought to do? This is what the tabloids do. They'll get one of those graphologists, those guys who listen to sounds.
See if he's telling the truth.
Lying or telling the truth at every point.
Yeah.
Is he sitting with his arm around her? Or
no. He touched her leg at one point. It looked kind of uncomfortable.
It was like a 5-year-old, like, playing.
Yeah, something was
I can imagine that's a real normal relationship.
Yeah. I wanted to see Diane Sawyer take her clothes off with Lisa Marie, and those two get it on. That would have been hot.
Look, I said the only way they can prove that they're sexual and he's sexually active is to do it on TV.
That would have been good. At the end, the last 10 minutes.
I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to hop on. All the little kids, don't watch this.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Kids love what you are experiencing. What you are experiencing. It's Howard Stern. Howard Stern. 92.3 Rock. Rock Radio. K-Rock. The following man is obsessed.
I started thinking about Howard Stern.
He can't stop thinking about Howard Stern.
It's not Howard Stern. Howard Stern is Howard Stern. If you don't know what Howard Stern is by now, you haven't been watching the media in America.
He's lost touch with reality.
They can all sit and masturbate, as Howard Stern likes to say that he does.
He dreams of Howard Stern.
They can masturbate, pick their noses, do dirty jokes right and left, attack everyone living and dead.
It's almost embarrassing.
Howard Stern.
He loves him.
Howard Stern.
He needs him.
Howard Stern.
He wants him.
Howard Stern.
You're listening to Charles Grodin's idol, Howard Stern.
Jackie Penthouse joke page Marling. His very dirty 79-minute CD, Hot Dogs and Donuts, is only $12 plus $4 U.S. shipping. Call 1-800-323-KING. His 3 Oleo CDs go like hotcakes at all Sam Goodies in the warehouse. For MP3 jokes and filthy 3D joke man, visit jokeland.com.
I was just listening to the tape of this Liz Taylor defending Michael Jackson last night.
I want to hear that.
It's fantastic.
Aunt Liz.
Yeah. I don't know why she's so sure of this guy's sexuality. And she's so sure he's not up to anything. How come she is such an expert? Liz Taylor.
Again, another relationship I don't understand. Because quite frankly, Liz in her prime wouldn't have had anything to do with Michael Jackson. He wouldn't have been her kind of guy.
She's so stable, 19 marriages.
She was a party girl.
Yeah, ask her what went on.
Liz Taylor is going to talk a little bit about when she came to see.
And then listen to this intro. First of all, this Diane Sawyer sounds like she's on enemas full time. She always sounds like she has to unload. And she really is Sally Jesse Raphael. I think they're the same person. I've never seen them in the same place.
One with glasses, one without.
Yeah.
We said Elizabeth Taylor is going to talk a little bit about when she came to see you in the middle of this, what she called agony. One of the things she was so angry about with us was that she said people always talk about one side of a person, they never give them credit for their accomplishments, particularly what they give to children and the money you give to children. That's how it starts.
I give a lot of money to children, so isn't it okay to have them all stay over the house?
To keep a few?
Yeah. I mean, if someone who gives as much money as I do, you get to keep a few of them at the house. I mean, and like, listen to this Diane Sawyer. All she's doing is she's kissing ass all over the place. It's like, That's right.
The reason Liz Taylor's upset because they don't talk about all the nice things you do. So you should overlook this other little thing.
When he's on tour, he goes to hospitals without the press following him.
Yeah, no kidding.
You can't run away.
He goes to hospitals without the press following him. Big deal. So what does that mean? You're innocent?
Without anyone knowing. He'll get up in a disguise and do it. Take his disguise off when he's there.
Scare the kids. Imagine that disguise.
Oh, man.
I take my disguise off and then I'm alone with the kids.
And kids know, wow, it's Michael Jackson.
Was there no point at which you said to yourself, reading everything everybody had been reading, maybe this is true. Maybe I completely didn't understand who he was.
No way. Absolutely not. Never.
You never doubted your own wisdom? A woman has been married 19 times? Absolutely not. I'm so clear-headed. I've never been wrong. I've only married...
Absolutely not.
I only married Richard Burton twice.
Let me see.
As my name is Elizabeth Taylor Wilding Burton. Todd Fisher.
When I married Todd Fisher, he was the best. When I married Richard Burton, he was the best. She married alcoholics. Two times she married Richard Burton.
As sure as my name is Elizabeth Taylor Hilton Wilding Todd Burton Fisher Burton.
Yeah. She's a perfume maker.
I know Michael's heart. I know his mind and his soul. I'm not that insensitive.
Yes, you are.
Especially to him or people I love.
Everyone's so sure.
How did you decide to go to Singapore? He was my friend. He was alone.
Hey, why don't you make me your friend?
I've had rough times.
Yeah. Where's everybody? Where's everybody when I'm in trouble? I'm scorned. I've never had a boy in my house. But I get all kind of crap. I wish the press would treat me as nice as this. I've had accomplishments.
It would be nice.
I entertain millions of people.
Nobody ever talks about the nice things you do.
I do great things. When I'm not on the air, you know what I do? Well, I don't do anything for anyone. All right, you got me there.
You don't do anything bad, though.
Yeah, but I'm not looking
do anything.
I'd like to go to a hospital and surprise girls, like teenage girls, in their beds.
Where's that teenage girl hospital?
Once in a while, I like to actually go visit like 19, 20-year-old models when they're in the hospital.
No. I know what you do. You pay secret visits to strippers out the press follow.
Yeah, I go to the strip clubs and can give $15,000 to strippers. Nobody writes about that. Why doesn't Liz Taylor talk about me? I help these girls. I get Lonnie to give me $15,000 in funny money at Scores.
You get up in a disguise.
Yeah.
And then you go over there and you take off and everybody can then see it's Howard Stern.
Yeah, I dress in a sheet and a toga. So that I can have more genital contact.
He was totally alone.
He's totally alone. Totally alone.
And he just, he needed help.
He needed help.
Nothing in the world could have hurt him more. If it had been...
Imagine, you need help, and that's where you have to go to. It's Liz Taylor, biggest phony baloney on the planet.
And you got to listen to that voice.
Michael, you're me fine.
Michael, you're totally alone.
You're totally alone.
You're totally alone.
Totally alone is one word. Totally alone. I've been totally alone in my life. Now I have life for Turnsky. I'm there with the Pollock all day.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Totally alone.
I'm totally alone. I'm totally alone.
Calculated. If they'd planned an assassination, they couldn't have done it any better.
Oh, everyone's victimizing it.
You're totally alone. You're a plan of an assassination.
Is she kidding?
Nobody can get specific about anything.
No. Why?
What did Michael Jackson look like when you walked into that room? What condition was he in? He was totally alone.
Yeah. No, excuse me. Why was Michael Jackson with this boy in the first place? So allegations can be made. Why is he traveling with young boys?
Nobody.
They're not sick.
Talks about the good things he does.
If he goes, let's say he was into children. I'm not saying he is. I don't know what he's into. Let's say he's into children. Of course he'd sneak into a hospital unattended and want to see little kids in their bed.
Yeah, would you want a whole entourage?
Yeah, I mean, why not? That's like telling me I could go visit some 20-year-old girls in bed in just like those thin little hospital gowns. I'd love to. I would love to. OJ, want to go with me? Yeah, OJ, you bastard. Where are you when I need you?
Beating a dead horse.
Right.
Michael was totally alone.
I would love to.
Yeah, great.
Hours later, OJ answers.
Michael was totally alone. I know everything. I'm the world's most glamorous woman, and I married a truck driver.
I'm not that insensitive.
Yes, you are.
It almost...
This is supposed to be an interview with Michael Jackson. They got him there live. We're listening to Liz Taylor drone on.
It almost broke his heart.
She says she recognized a friend turning to painkillers for escape.
He wasn't aware of what was happening.
Listen to this interview. Yeah, like she's aware. Wasn't she on painkillers?
Yes, that's why she recognized it in him.
Yeah.
reports during the...
She's still going on.
Hey, Michael, don't bogart that Percodan.
Yeah.
Suicidal. Is that true? I was never suicidal. I love life too much to ever be suicidal. I'm resilient. I have rhinoceros skin.
You have the white man skin.
Is that what that is? Rhinoceros
You mean they transplanted the skin of a rhinoceros onto him? Oh. All right, anyway, I don't care. That's cool. Everybody to each his own. A gigazint, as they say in Italian. All right. There you go.
I don't understand Italian.
That's Italian. A gigazint. Let each one live his own life. Let live and let live is a gigazint. All the time. My grandfather, who was Italian, used to say that.
Zigazint or gigazint?
Zigazint. A zygazunt. A zygazunt is what he used to say. That's what it was. I don't know. Whatever. It was his foreign language. What do I know what he said? All right. We'll be back right after this.
I'm going to bring something up that bothers me. An aluminum plaque on Highway 295 honoring Howard Stern. Well, I'd love to have his number there. I know what you're saying, but I still don't like it.
Rock Radio. K-Rock. Little tiny children playing catch in the park. A backyard barbecue. Hey, pass the ketchup. Old Glory flapping in the breeze. Two lesbians kissing. The Howard Stern Show. It's everything that's right with America.
That stupid gorilla. I told him every day at 7 o'clock, bring in my yogurt. I got a Gunga Din. That's what gorilla is, Gunga Din. He's been here for 3 years, and all he does is get me food. He works for free. And the only thing I can think of him to do is, yeah, you got it now. I tell you 7 o'clock I want it.
I've been bringing it at 7:30 ever since you asked.
So what time is it now?
I just...
What?
Well, I was on the air.
What? Yeah.
Second of all,
so what you were on the air? What, did that throw you?
And no, and...
7 o'clock.
Raisins, right?
Yeah.
I had to wait for them to get fresh raisins. I didn't want to give you the raisins that they had there. Yeah,
everyone's complaining about you. I'm not the only one, man. Gary wanted to know, should I talk to Gorilla on the air about the complaints that he's getting, or should Gary handle it privately?
There are complaints about
you know everyone's complaining about you?
No.
You don't know about this? Everyone says you're difficult to work with, and you're a problem, and everything? I mean, what happened to you? I thought you were coming on strong.
You're supposed to be Gunga Din. Gunga Din doesn't give problems.
What's going on, Gary? Explain to Gorilla what's going on.
Steve, I hate to do this to you. I was going to sit down and talk to you after the show, but this is always funnier.
Yeah. Take off your hat so I can watch you cry.
You might as well have a seat.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is going to be tough?
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Yeah, take a seat.
Okay, it's
First of all, can I just straighten out my yogurt order?
Sure.
Is it all right?
I thought it was going to happen at 7 o'clock.
At 7? You never said 7. It was 7:30.
So why is it at 8 o'clock?
And I got off the air. I went down there, and I had to wait for them to get fresh raisins.
All right. Because your master is hungry.
I know that. I try to take care of your food and everything.
All right. Take it easy. Hey, I have no, by the way, I have no complaints. Fred, stop with Gunga Din.
I know.
All right, it's distracting. Yes, thank you. Don't walk out. I'm sorry.
No, I just not going.
What is that, Ralph?
Yogurt.
Why are you bringing me yogurt?
I was handing it.
No, get out.
Did you need it?
No, I have mine. What?
You have no complaints about Gorilla, but Ralph is another story.
This is a very needy show.
It is. I have no complaints about Gorilla. I want to go on record as saying
And the funny thing about this is, neither do I.
Right.
Because in front of me, he acts great, but that happens to be part of the complaints, because everyone says that when I'm not around is when he's bad. I've never seen Steve do anything bad. Well, it started with John a couple of months ago. You know, these guys used to fight all the time. And John said, listen, I said, if you guys ever have any problems, come to me. So John came to me and he said, listen, Gorilla's difficult. He bosses everybody around. He doesn't take direction well.
Right.
But I always chalk that up to John and Gorilla just have personality.
Yeah, I know John's been complaining about Gorilla for years.
But I just chalk it up that those guys can't get along.
Right.
But then,
I always thought it was John.
Yeah.
That's what everybody thought for a while, that it was John.
I didn't know it was Gorilla. What is it, John?
I mean, I've been complaining about it, but it's always falls on deaf ears. And this problem could have been...
Well, evidently a lot of people are complaining now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, this problem could have been done a long time ago, but it's just now, it's like snowball.
Well, what is the problem in your words, John?
Steven, he's a great guy when you'll get out of his play. I hang out with him, but he's very abrasive at work, and I think that he gets...
Is it because he's a small guy and he wants to, assert himself?
He just doesn't know how to treat people. And believe it or not that I'm saying this, but like in the back office, like every intern has come up to me privately and complained about him, about how he... Because I tell interns things to do, but there's a way to do it, and...
Gorilla, have you been abusive to the interns?
Absolutely not. I don't...
You're going to say these kids work for free for me.
So do I.
I know. I don't want you... I don't want you abusing them.
I don't exactly...
Do you feel you're better than them?
No, not at all.
You feel because you've been here longer, they should listen to you?
That's, first of all, that's what I was told.
No, you are the same as them.
We don't even know what the problem is. I mean, could we have a statement?
I get to hear a problem.
Well, we could start with Gay Rich, because Gay Rich has been compiling a list, apparently.
All right, Gay Rich,
come on in with your list. I know you guys had a falling out last week. Gorilla came to me, gave me one side of it. Gay Rich came to me, gave me the other side of it. I've been meaning to sit them down.
Well, how could this be? Gay Rich is such a lovely boy.
Gay Rich never has a problem with anybody.
Gay Rich has a wonderful attitude at work.
Yeah.
Did you really make a list?
I sure did.
Uh-oh.
And he's serious.
And he's gay. You know how angry gay people are.
Gay grieving.
Right.
It's just so annoying, Stephen. Like, I started this list a couple days ago because I've just seen so many things, and I was going to, like, say everything to you when I left this semester because I know I would never have to deal with you again. But just, like, going on yesterday, like, Stephen is just on, like, some big power trip. That, like,
really?
No. Like, he hangs on, like, Stephen, you are a follower, not a leader. You are hanging on everybody's coattails. And you were voted most unpopular yesterday.
Oh, I'm so hurt. There was a vote and I wasn't a part of it?
No.
Was it like Miss America?
At least it's something.
Who was most popular, you?
We didn't vote most popular.
Oh, okay. Who voted, by the way? All the interns?
All the interns, everybody, like, in the office.
People have only been here a couple of weeks. He's already kissed everybody off?
Yeah.
I don't even talk to anybody else.
Maybe that's it.
Like, yesterday, for example, like, you, like...
So give us some hardcore examples.
Yeah.
Okay. The redheaded intern yesterday walks in the building and throws something in the garbage can, which is strictly for paper. Stephen, like, is like, oh, no, you can't throw it in there. You can't throw it in there. It's for paper only. And then... he was like, oh, well, there's a banana in there. You could care less about the banana in there.
First of all,
you're
Rich,
doing it to be on a power trip.
No,
you're not doing it to be...
crap.
You're not doing
you don't
it to
even
be
know. You don't even know. You don't even know.
Of course I do. I watched the whole thing.
No, you don't.
Why would you tell me
shut
I
up
don't
for
know?
a
I was
second
right
because
there.
I'll explain it to you then, okay?
I don't want you to explain it to me because I know what happened.
First of all, no, you don't know what happened. First of all, shut up for a second and let me explain.
You are a loser.
No.
Are you a loser?
No, I'm not. Okay.
Gay Rich says you're a loser.
First of all, if Kathy was there and she saw someone throw something in the garbage...
I don't understand what the complaint is. In other words, is it a garbage pail for paper?
Yeah, and every time Kathy comes in...
we're
I didn't know that.
cycling around.
In Gorilla's defense, I get snipped at by everybody for throwing, like, I'll throw the top of my water bottle in the paper-only place.
Yeah.
So so this does happen.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Howard, I just got to tell you, you're so pampered that you don't even know.
What do you mean pampered? I didn't know.
I'll tell you what. You have to. You're insulated. We have to recycle. The only office that we don't recycle in is yours because you can't. You were never able to get it.
No,
so
I don't believe
in. And then we recycle later.
Right.
We take your garbage and recycle it later.
I'm hardly in my office. What do you mean? What do I do? I didn't.
Oh, that trash can has everything in it. I noticed that yesterday.
I only have one trash can.
That's right, and you're not supposed to throw everything in every trash can. Every trash
Well, what do I do if I have trash?
Office is for paper.
Right. There's another trash can in the kitchen for food.
So you mean I have a garbage sorting intern that sorts my garbage?
Pretty much.
Oh, no kidding. Good. I don't want to be bothered with those things. Don't bother me with that. That's ridiculous.
Right.
You know what? And the garbage man takes that stuff and he looks at the bags. He sees one with paper, one with food. He laughs, piles them all into the same garbage dump. Go ahead. So I don't understand what you do.
No, let's not forget about that.
Wait, okay.
What happened? Was it his attitude?
He's on... I'm sorry, Gary.
I'm not on a power trip. I'm not on a power trip.
Do you think... Well, he did say that you said you thought that you were better than the other interns?
No, I never said that.
I
never thought that.
You have more authority than they did?
No.
Act like it.
So if Gay Rich corrects you...
Excuse me, I was told
if
by
Gay Rich corrects you, do you resent it and say, hey, don't you correct me?
I didn't dare correct him because one time I did, and he raised his voice to me. I'm like, don't raise your voice to me, Stephen. And he's like, I don't like the way you're talking to me.
Now,
why did he correct you?
No. What happened was Gary and Kathy told me if the interns aren't doing anything to make sure they are doing something.
Okay.
What was they doing?
Rich was working on something from 7 o'clock in the morning. He was putting things on a list. From 7 o'clock in the morning, it is now 10:30. He's still working on the list. Okay, I said, how long is it going to take you to finish it? I just asked a question if he was going to finish it or not. What's the problem? Is there a problem?
Stephen, number one, it took 2 hours. Number two, you said, what's the problem? Why is it taking you so long?
Exactly.
You didn't ask me in the form of, like, some non-confrontational question. You can't communicate with people. That was the whole problem.
I just asked you
one. First of all, it's not your responsibility.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is my responsibility. Stephen, Gary, help me out. That's what you guys told me. It is.
But there's a way to ask Gay Rich.
The problem is, in other words, if Steve wanted to ask Rich what he was up to, I didn't have a problem with that, but the problem seems to be exactly what Rich said, which I get a lot, that he's confrontational asking questions.
Well, why don't you go to Kathy and let Kathy ask
Because nobody's around, and that's what I was told to do. For one. For two, yes, I feel kind of awkward asking people, if they're doing something.
But you need to do that.
I have a problem.
I don't see anything wrong with him asking. But
I go awkward in a way you is.
He didn't ask.
Fine, I do have a problem. Maybe because...
Now here, let's pretend I'm Gay Rich, all right?
Hello.
And you are Steve Grillo. Now I'm working at my desk, and you're going to ask me if I'm done. I've been working on something for 2 hours. Go ahead. All right, I'm writing. Go ahead. I'm writing on my desk. Ask me something.
So, what are you doing over there?
Oh, yeah.
That's how you talk?
I don't know. I don't know how to...
What does he say, Gay Rich?
He's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? And why is it taking you so damn long?
Oh, bull crap. That's a friggin' lie.
Basically.
Basically.
Bull crap. That's a friggin' lie. You froze. I feel a little awkward.
What about when, we're working hard and you're on the phone giving Soleil Moon Frye your phone number and telling her that you're going to go out with her sometime?
Yeah. What's that? Did you do that? Did you use my phones to tell Soleil Moon Frye you'll go out with her?
Yes.
Did you use my... What, did you tell me...
She called and I spoke
Why did she call?
To get on the show.
Soleil Moon Frye called to get on the show?
Yeah, she said she was coming.
And you were making dates?
It's not like that, but she called and I spoke to her, and she remembered me from the last time she called. And she said she was coming to New York.
Yeah.
So I said, if you want to come to New York and there's someplace you want to go, let me know. I have a lot of connections. That's all I said.
Why are you doing that to me? Why are you doing that to me? Hold it. I'm going to pull my pants down. You can rape me now.
I'm friendly.
That is, I never heard of an office where people pick up the people who call to get booked on the show. You are not to pick up people who book themselves on the show.
It wasn't...
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that to me? Why don't I give you all the phone numbers of all the celebrities on the show and see what other people you could date?
I didn't get her phone number. She asked for mine. She asked for mine.
Wait a second. You didn't come on? Why are you having 20-minute conversation?
It wasn't a 20-minute conversation.
You mean inside of 30 seconds she was asking for your phone number?
An average conversation on the phone can last from 1 to 2 minutes.
Why is he on the phone with the celebrities? Why is he not getting you, Gary?
I did. I took a message.
What, you took a message for an hour?
It wasn't an hour.
It had to be a long conversation.
No, it wasn't.
It was 10 minutes if it was 1 minute at all.
It wasn't 10 minutes.
It was 10 minutes.
No, absolutely.
Why are you on the phone for 10 minutes?
Absolutely was not 10 minutes.
Because you're picking up people on the phone.
No.
My phones are for business.
And that's exactly what it was.
And then what about when John Stamos calls? What if Gay Rich tries to hit on him? Am I going to allow that? Do you think that's right?
I was being friendly from her. She remembered me. She remembered me from the last time she called. Okay?
Yeah, and then so you got into a friendly 10-minute conversation.
It wasn't 10 minutes.
Gay Rich says it was.
It absolutely no, it was not. No, it was not.
So how did you come up on the part of Bunky Brewster?
I was going to say it was 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Well, then how did the phone numbers become exchanged?
Yeah, how did phone numbers get exchanged?
I just said if you want, call here, and if you're coming to the city, I can hook you up with clubs.
Hook you up with clubs?
Yeah,
that's your job, to hook up people who call up with clubs.
The conversation turned into a friendly conversation.
Don't let him answer the phones anymore. He doesn't know how to handle it. All right, next. What else has he done?
Well, who wants to come in next?
Dock his phone privileges.
Jillian? We need Jillian.
Now, why is Jillian upset?
Jillian's a sweetheart.
Yeah, Jillian's almost impossible to not get along with.
Now, Jillian, are you upset?
Howard, she can't be.
Ralph, do you have a complaint?
Yeah,
I'll wait for Jillian.
Grillo, what's going on out there?
I have no idea.
You're letting me down. You were my #1 man. You're Gunga Din. I don't give that role to anybody.
He won't do any, menial thing. He can sit there.
God.
Oh, this is the other problem. He can sit there and, boss me around, but, God forbid he could do the articles. You're,
I do the articles, Rich.
You hand them to me all the time. You're like, why don't you do it?
What are you here for?
What are you here for?
Excuse me, I've been here a little longer than you.
We're doing the same exact thing, Howard. If we're both at the desk, doing the same exact thing, answering the phones, and he sees the articles first,
that's what I was told to do. That's what I was told to do.
Who told you to do that?
Gary and Calvin
Howard, if I can say
they're not doing anything, give them something to do.
Howard,
that's what I did.
If I tell Steven to do something, he gives me an attitude. I swear to God.
What
did you tell him to do?
I asked him to do articles once, and he goes, you know what, John? People don't like the way I do them. I really rather not do them. Yeah, because every time I get, I had to go into a debate anytime I asked Steven to do something, and
All right, let me ask Jillian. Let me talk to Jillian. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead. First of all, let me just preface. I do not have a problem getting along with people. If people
everyone likes you. Go ahead.
Okay.
And we know that. Yeah.
Okay. He comes...
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I was giving Robin a message.
Yes.
Okay, and he was standing next to Robin. So I said, Robin, here's the message. Pulls me aside after. Jillian, I am Robin's assistant. You give it to me.
So wrong.
And I said, I understand that.
So wrong.
Can I just finish? Can I just finish? Grilla, let her. Can I just finish? And I said, I understand that you work for her, and I will I will give it to you in the future, but she was standing next to you. It would be like if I went up to Jackie and I said, Jackie...
It wasn't, first of all, it wasn't like...
He was standing right next to her.
No, in a way, I don't mind that he did that, as long as he did it nicely.
I did do it nicely.
Okay, but
it's hard to explain something like that to somebody.
I don't think it was said in a nice way.
So maybe I apologize.
What did he say to you? Did he say something bad?
Well, then, another time... we were talking, and I was doing this project for Sandy, where I've been logging all of your tapes for, like, the past 2 weeks.
Yes.
And I said, I was working on it. He comes in, Jillian, you have to get out of here, because I need this place. I need this place. So I said, okay. I schlepped everything out. It took me, like, 20 minutes. I come back in. He's reading the newspaper in there.
No, that's why I do Robin's News.
And I go, and you're answering the phone. You could have said to me, Jillian, answer the phone. That's what I'm here to do. I am a very hard worker here. I'm working 5 to 5.
No one said you didn't work hard, Jillian. I need the desk. That's where I do the news.
Okay, but...
And I just said I need that desk. That's where I do the news.
There's not one more desk in this whole entire building.
No, that's where I do the news, okay? That's where I do it.
You couldn't do it somewhere else?
No, that's where I do the news, period.
Why?
Because I'm right there next to Gary. If Gary needs me, I can hear the radio, and I can answer the phone.
Listen to yourself.
See, I think the key here...
Listen to yourself.
Yeah. I think the key is...
No, but like, why are they attacking me? That's my desk. That's where I do my work. Because why do I have to get up and move my desk?
I can answer that for you as your boss, because I can see right now what the problem is. It's not in what you're doing, it's in the way you're doing it. And the words please and may I and would you please and could you are need to be missing from your vocabulary. That seems to be the problem.
Another example, and this is the last one, when I threw something in the wrong garbage can, okay, and you could have said to me, Jillian, that's not the right garbage can. I've been here 2 weeks. I don't know. You go, that's not where it goes. I mean, I'm not a mind reader. I'm not Christian. I don't know where the plastic goes.
He's very ecology-minded. I do know that.
That's not, but fine. But say to me, Jillian.
I get yelled at if the stuff's in the garbage.
That's fine, and I understand that. But can't you say, Jillian, that's not where that goes? Let me show you where it goes.
Fine, then it's
you go, that's not where that goes. Like, you're chastising me because I don't know.
First of all, I'm going to go on record and saying that if that's the way I come across, then I apologize, because that's not what I mean, and that's not how I'm trying to come across.
I have to say, in their defense, I don't know any of this stuff. I don't get to see it going on, but I remember the week that Gorilla took off.
Yes.
Everybody came to me and said, Robin, the office is working so much better.
Oh, is that true?
I have a solution.
Is that true?
I felt really bad. I didn't talk to, John, and every morning I'd walk in, and John would go, see how it's running?
Well, look.
I'll quit.
I can just
I'll quit.
You're really going to quit?
I'm done.
Is that it? You're finished?
I'm finished. I'm finished. I really am.
Really?
I'm done.
Well, but if the guy
I quit because of you.
Yeah, he did.
It's easy. It's easy. This is Will's defense. He'll quit so we feel bad. No. I'm serious. I'll sleep late. I'll find something else. I'll go. That's it.
He did quit once before.
Yeah, that was because John was constantly badgering me every friggin' day.
That was true.
All right, now here's what I think.
Can I just say one thing?
Want to hear what I think? Want to hear what I think?
Sure.
Oh, you do? Anybody want to hear what I think?
I do, Wolf.
Gorillo takes on a lot of responsibility at the station. And he gets yelled at for a lot of the stuff because he's the easiest to yell at. So what happens is, whenever there's some stupid thing that goes on in the office, they yell at Gorillo. So he's feeling a lot of pressure. So he feels so much pressure that he is actually yelling and, at people, because when Kathy comes in, she wants to know why certain things weren't done, and then she yells at Gorilla because she doesn't feel comfortable yelling at anyone else. Am I correct?
Well,
Kathy could yell at anybody, but I'm just saying she's pretty good at that. But I'm saying that Gorilla is feeling pressure.
But Howard, I get yelled at for so many stuff, and there's just a way to deal with people.
Gorilla, you don't know how to deal with people. You gotta use a little savoir-faire.
I don't feel.
Do you know what savoir-faire is? What is savoir-faire? What is it?
Yeah, right.
No, don't spell it. I don't expect you to spell it. What is savoir-faire?
I have no idea.
Give me a definition of savoir-faire. What is savoir-faire? What is it?
Way to handle things elegantly.
Simon and Garfunkel song.
Let me say something.
I honestly,
I don't care what job you go. If you quit today and you go to another job, if you don't know how to interact with people,
you're going to have the same problem.
You're going to be finished. You're doomed. You'll end up working in the post office.
You're not going to get
you understand? Now kiss Gay Rich and make up with him.
Come on.
Come on. We'll be back right after these words.
When I was a little girl, Daddy wouldn't let me play very far away from home. But I always did. Howard Stern Show.
We'll be right back. 92.3 K-Rock. 92.3
K-Rock.
Hot dog. Howard's hot dog. What kind of smells like Howard's hot dog?
little upset that in 2-3 weeks everybody's just upset with you, Steve.
Well, yeah, I am.
So what are you going to do about it?
I don't know.
What, are you going to run from it? You're going to quit, or you're going to be a man? And
well, obviously, if this office is running so much better without me, then maybe I shouldn't be here.
Okay, I didn't say that the office was running.
Well, I didn't say you said that. Gary said that.
Okay.
And John said that.
Just
I have nothing to do with you.
Yeah, you better calm down.
Okay. When I first noticed that you had a problem with me, if you remember, I took you aside and I said, none of you. I said, did I do something wrong?
And what did I say?
And you said no. And then the next day, you bit my head off. I didn't choose to bring it here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't...
Are you biting people's heads off?
I didn't make it into a public forum. I came to you and I said, am I doing something wrong? Is there a problem?
Right.
Because you just seem...
He seems angry. He seems angry.
You just seem angry with me. I'm just...
Let me see you put a smile on your face. Put a smile. Yeah. There you go.
He is under pressure. I've heard him cursing and kicking the wire machine through this door.
Why is he picking up Mole Soon Fry on my phone? Whatever I know.
That was an accident. I didn't intend.
No offense. I want you to have all the dating you can. I know everybody you're dating. I know all about it. I'm saying, don't pick up people on my phone.
It wasn't.
It's very unprofessional.
It wasn't the intention.
Are you angry because you're going bald? Is that it?
I've got over that.
Because Scott is certainly a good example of someone who's angry and bald.
You don't want to be Scott, do you?
Are you angry because you're short?
No, I never.
Are you angry because you're bald and short? Are you?
No.
Is that the problem? You want to take it out on these lovely people?
No.
He's attractive.
All right. You think he's attractive?
I think he's a good-looking guy. I don't understand the problem.
Right. What is your problem? Is it your dad-do? You think you got a bad dad-do?
What is irritating you?
What you got to do is go back and start with a new...
attitude.
New attitude. Thank you, Rob. New attitude. You see how Did you read Robin's book? Did you see how she cured herself?
Grillo. Alive.
Do you want to be like Robin and cure yourself? All right. Go back and cure yourself. Make me proud of you, all right? And remember, yogurt at 7 o'clock, all right? Don't disappoint me.
Think before you speak.
Right, Gary? Gary, you want to say anything?
Yeah, just work on your communication skills. I think that what you're doing is the right thing, but I think you're not doing it properly.
Right.
But
I feel awkward if I have to tell someone what to do, and I try to do it.
Yeah, but do it nicely. Even listen, I'm the big boss around here. You don't see me walk up to one of the interns.
Never.
I make Kathy the hatchet woman. You understand?
Get yourself a hatchet woman.
Get yourself a hatchet woman. I let Gary handle my dirty work, or Kathy. You understand? That's what I do.
If you're feeling awkward, don't make it worse on yourself by doing it in the wrong way, because now look at what you've done.
Yeah. And you can ask someone to do something. It's all right to ask Gay Rich to do some articles, but you say, hey, Gay Rich. I didn't call him Rich. Don't even call him Gay Rich.
I don't call him
Give him some respect. Say, hey, Rich, do me a favor. Can you do these articles while I answer the phone, and then when I get back, I'll resume doing the articles with you? That's how you talk. Am I correct?
Well, if you want to know what he's doing.
Wonderful.
Right. Instead of saying, and move it, you homo. You understand?
What's taking you so long?
Right. What's taking you so long?
To find out.
What is it, Ralph?
He's good. He's confrontational, and he doesn't...
I'm confrontational.
Yeah, you are.
But Ralph, maybe you're annoying him.
Yeah, but, you could say, okay, everybody's got a problem with it, but still, everything that he does... you can't go easy with him. Or if he has a problem, he wants to do it a different way, it turns into an argument.
Right. All right, so you hear what the criticism is?
I do have to say, Howard, the one time I saw a gorilla in this mode, because he really must hide it from me, was when Fred, fell down and almost cracked his head open. We went to the hospital, and Gorilla got into a huge fight with the security guard and got thrown out.
Hey, you see, that's a really good example of a guy under stress. There's something wrong with you. Your personality has a flaw. We're in a hospital. Why would you get in a fight with a security guard?
He got into a fight with me.
How would he even interact with you? How would he know you? I don't understand.
I don't know, because someone was doing something the whole entire time we were there, and I didn't know he was telling people not to sit on this thing. I didn't know that. When I came over and sat on it, he came over and yelled at me for not listening to him.
And what did you do when he yelled at you?
I said, don't yell. First of all, he came to me and said, what's the matter? You want to listen to me because I'm black? And I had nothing to do with this.
No.
Yes.
You turned it into that. I was right there.
Oh, no.
Did you turn it into a racial
we were leaning on something or sitting up on something. I'm standing there right with him. The guy said, I told you guys not to do it, get down. I said, well, we didn't know it was you. And Gorilla all of a sudden is in an argument with the guy.
It's not true.
He's confrontational. He can't bend. He can't kick back and just say, okay, I'm sorry. Everything with him is position. It's like, okay, I'm not going to take orders from you. I'm not going to... This morning...
Is that true?
This morning...
Really?
This morning I put my makeup... That stupid little tray I have, which is like 2 inches...
The makeup tray, yes.
I had it the certain way.
It was in my way, and I just asked you to move it over a little.
He asked you to move it. What's wrong with that?
He doesn't do it that way. Huh?
No, he doesn't do it that way. It turns into an argument with him. You know, I was trying to get it out of his way, and I moved the phone over. Don't move the phone over. That's where the phone goes. That's where the phone goes. That's where the phone goes. It's like,
well, he wants you out of his things.
I wasn't.
But he doesn't know how to do it. You don't have a way. You don't have a style about you. Do you understand? You're crude. You're crude. You shouldn't be in a fight with a black security guard at the hospital.
I don't want to be.
And that's
but you get into it.
And
He was a pushy moly.
And remember when I asked Rich to do something for me that Howard needed done, and I said on the air I didn't want to go to you, and that was the reason, because if I go to you, it becomes, well, why do you need it here? Why can't I get it? Can I get it late? It's all of a sudden.
There's a lot of complications.
Yeah, but you got to say, if you came to me, I have other responsibilities here.
All right, listen to me. Ralph, you should be going to Gary anyway. Don't go to Gorilla.
Yeah, well,
you're annoying. I got news for you. No offense. You're annoying as well.
Yeah, I think if you turn the tables and had people complain about Ralph.
Yeah, I'm sure there's enough. I bet everyone here has a Ralph story, too.
I'm sure they do, but that's not it. It's the Gorilla Howard.
Yeah, all right, well, good. You back away from the microphone because you're making a fool out of yourself. All right, I've heard these complaints. There's obviously too many of them to ignore. You got to
There must be something to it.
You got to deal with a little bit of finesse, okay? You hear what I'm saying?
What we're talking about here is tact.
Right, get some tact. Like Robin, you ask Robin about it. She'll tell you about it off the air.
I mean, Howard, for example, I was sitting in a cab with Gorilla, and he's in the back and he starts going, what, am I going to be a cab driver all my life, John? And he's yelling at the cab driver. Like,
the reason Gorilla is upset is he's bald, he's short, he's got no future.
Don't forget the bad tattoo.
And he's got a bad tattoo. And there's a couple other things. And what else? Do you want to...
And his stupid friggin' hat. I don't see that when I see him.
Well,
okay,
we see it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just... Can I give you, Mike, one more example? I was sitting around. I was answering the phones. And, like, I understand if there's a lot of people, you know, I want to move out of the way. I'm helping Scott. He goes, Jillian, there's enough people in here. You can leave now. But it's the way. But
it's embarrassing in front of everyone.
No, he's not supposed to be making that decision.
No, first of all, there was nobody around, and there was like 5 interns in the office.
Girl, it's not your decision to dismiss him.
Yeah, but he doesn't want. He doesn't want everyone standing around hanging out. He wants them.
Like, if you would have came in the office,
but you got to say it. You got to say it in a nicer way. Say, Jillian,
don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
Exactly. You don't say things like that. You don't. I mean, you don't have the.
You got to say. You got to say, hey, Jillian. 5 people standing around.
I don't know how to say
Here's
that.
what I would. Well, I'm telling you how to say it.
Be nice.
You say, listen, Jillian, I need your help over here with this. Maybe it'd be a little more useful if the office wasn't so crowded.
Or say, Jillian, what were you up to? I mean, you don't know this. Scott said to me, Jillian, I need this room for a minute. Go into that, go into the lounge. I mean,
I like that you're concerned. I like what you're doing. I like your concern. People shouldn't be standing around in my office doing nothing. I like that. But you got to handle it with a little class. You hear what I'm saying? What? I don't hear anything.
I hear you.
I don't know if you're listening to me.
I am.
You're saying already that you don't like people to talk to you this way, but it seems that you're talking
I don't
that way.
They better not.
Or if the room is crowded, why don't you leave? I mean,
because I'm supposed to be in there.
Everything is under control. Why don't you get the hell out?
Because that's where I'm supposed to be. All right?
I had 2 semesters of this. Jillian only had a couple weeks of it.
Oh, yeah, believe me, we all had 2 semesters of you, too.
Yeah, and it was a dream come true for you.
Easy.
I didn't say it.
You see?
Well, I had to bleep you.
I didn't say it.
Riled up.
I didn't say it.
It's just like, I'm in here 2 weeks. I'm trying to learn. And it's like, I'm answering the phone. All right, I'm back.
Listen, Jillian, I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Gay Rich, I hear what you're saying.
And
I don't hear what Ralph's saying.
Steve, we heard what you wanted to say.
Now, Steve, you got to mellow out a little. I want you just as concerned. I don't want Jillian standing around if there's nothing to do. I don't want Gay Rich standing around if there's nothing to do. But you got to be able to walk in and say, Jillian, could you, could you help me out over here? Could you perhaps do this or do that? That's how you do it. It's style. It's like the late Cary Grant. All right?
Watch some of his movies.
Because I think Jillian can kick your ass. I'll be honest with you. Right? You're a good fighter?
Oh, a very good fighter.
Exactly.
Howard?
Don't think you're such a big shot. Yeah.
I think we can end this by putting one last nail in the coffin. I apologize. One of the guys that Steve goes to school with was hanging out with him the other day. Steve's bragging how he's the head top honcho intern.
Hello?
So wrong.
Hello? Hey. Hello?
This is a game.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
Hello? Hello? Well, very good, Gary.
Joe Pesci on line 3.
Yeah, I think so.
Scammed again.
Well, very good. And do me a favor, Jillian, you answer the phone, so when Soleil Moonfry calls, no one is picking her up.
I'm sorry.
You have to take numbers.
All right, please, it's not a dating service here.
I know.
All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, now I hear what's going on. You've got some things to work on, that's all.
You got to deal with people nicely. That's all. In a nice manner.
Just to go on record, if that's the way I came across, and I apologize.
Why don't you apologize? Apologize now to Gay Rich. Turn around and say
I am sorry, Rich, and I am sorry, Jillian. It's not.
But Jillian's only been here a week and already she's pissed off at you.
It's not in my head. I'm not angry, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm thirsty. Get off.
Yeah, all right. Goodbye. Get out. Who cares?
I'm thirsty.
All right. Keep your mind on your work and getting along with others. Go ahead. All right.
You're like freaking Jesus.
Come on, don't disappoint me. I got big plans for you.
Now you know why I want a Celtic cross.
You're going to be getting me yogurt for the rest of your life.
Does not cooperate.
I'm going to have to, I keep an evaluation of each intern. I have to write down does not cooperate.
Or is difficult to get along with.
It's a bad star up on the board.
Difficult to get along with. All right, we have to take a break, and we'll be back after this.
Joe, what? Did you hear something?
What's his name? Howard Stern.
We'll be right back.
92.3.
K-Rock. And now, one of the faithful in the crusade to get Howard off the air.
This is the woman organizing the protest, Patricia?
We have enough smut in our country. I mean, we don't...
What do you consider smut?
Just all the things that you do with women.
You're not going to get me off the air because God is on my side, not yours.
And if God is so powerful, what do you need to write letters for? Just pray. We'll disappear.
Right.
That's what I'm doing. I'm praying for you.
Go ahead and pray and stop writing.
I'm praying for you.
When are you going to get me off the air? Give me a timetable.
Well, it's in God's hands.
Oh, now it's in God's hands.
When you retire, she'll say, that's my prayer being answered.
Right.
Who's that woman behind?
Well, if you're so familiar with the program, you would know that.
Oh, you poor thing.
When's it going to happen?
What's your name? I'll have to pray for you, too. What's your
Gertrude.
Father.
Gertrude.
Gertrude and Howard. Okay. I certainly...
You can write all the letters you want. You can do all the complaining you want. You won't get me off the air. In fact, you fuel me. In fact, I was thinking of retiring in 2 years. I'm going to up my contract 5 more years.
Now back to Father Howard, God of all that's wrong in this world.
On our phone is the dad who wrote me the letter that thinks I'm bad for his son.
Well, I was wrong. He is going to come on.
Yeah, he's a brave guy. He believes in his convictions, and he's coming on the air with me to discuss this.
I'm surprised.
Hi, Dad. Hello?
This is not Dad.
Oh, it's not? You're not the dad of the 14-year-old?
I am the dad of a 14-year-old.
Did you write me the letter?
Are you my son?
Oh, well, I was just calling you Dad because you're the dad of the son.
Okay, well, do you want me to call you Dad, Howard?
Sure, if you want to. I just thought that you were the dad.
It's going to be confusing.
I should actually spell it D-A-D. I should have that, the doctor spell it. Doctor, how do you spell dad? D-A-D.
You're a father, too, though, aren't you, Howard?
I have 3 kids, yeah. Now, let me tell you my problem with your letter, because I just read it on the air. I'll tell you why I think it's a silly letter. Can I tell you that? Would that be all right?
Yeah, you can tell me.
Okay. Your basic argument doesn't hold up. If you have a son, and you know he's listening to the show, you have a son, he's sitting at home, he's listening to the show, and you don't like what's being said on the radio, you say, I can't censor my son, so I want the whole world to stop. I want Howard Stern to stop himself, censor himself. I want all the advertisers to pull off his show. I want everyone to do all the work of being a father for me. Now, I would have to believe, as a man who grew up in this country, you know that when you walk out onto the street from the age of 2 on, you hear all kinds of language, you hear opinions, you hear people who sound kooky, you hear people who sound smart, you hear all kinds of different things. But what you want to do is abdicate your responsibility as a parent. You want me to worry about what your son should hear. Why don't you go into his room and turn off the radio and tell him, son, you're not allowed to hear that?
I even think, why on this particular day was everybody listening if you don't like this program?
Right. Why are you guys all sitting around listening to me?
Well, he has his radio set to turn him on in the morning. You know?
Yeah, so why don't you tell him he's not allowed to?
And so I should censor...
Well, you want to censor me?
Either censor the world or censor your son.
Why should I? Why is it okay to censor me, but it's not okay for you to walk in and censor your son?
Well, you know, he can turn on the radio. That's true. He's old enough to set his radio. And
yeah. And you're there in the morning, I assume. Your wife is there in the morning when he's getting ready for school. I assume.
Well, according to the letter, Howard.
Yeah. It's a silly letter.
They had all sat around, and you had the doctor spelling until the entire family was revolted.
Yeah.
So why is the entire family waking up to this?
Yeah.
You know, we avoid listening to you as much as possible.
Right.
We do think it's important. Our responsibility as parents.
You abdicated your responsibility as parents.
To what our son listens to.
But you abdicated. You abdicated your responsibility as a parent. You want me to decide what should be said.
Responsible parents, because we are listening to the sexist, racist stuff that you.
Oh, you listen to it.
There.
You listen to it with your son.
Occasionally.
You listen to it.
To understand what he is listening to.
And why do you think he listens to it? You talk to him about it?
Why does he listen to it?
Oh, sure.
If it's sexist and racist.
Letter too.
If it's sexist and racist.
For us to write the letter was so that he understands how we feel.
So if it's sexist and racist, why is he such a fan of that? You must be bad parents.
Actually, wait a minute. He said he often turns you off and waits for the music to come on.
Oh, he
so
does.
He knows how to work the radio.
Well, the important thing is that he understands that what you are doing is not what is appropriate, and that's what.
No, that's what you want him to say.
Wait a minute, but your son did the right thing. If people,
what a 14-year-old.
So if your son is able to do it, then what are you worried about? If your son is able to turn off the radio, what are you worried about? You worried about everyone else?
I'm not worried about anything. What I object to is the sexist, racist.
You object
stuff. That
so why would you listen to it?
Are promulgating, and it's important for my children to understand how we both feel about it.
So why did you write to someone else?
So why did you write to my sponsors?
And that I'm not going to support them. They're supporting you.
I see. Well, fine. But the point is, you say that you want Howard Stern censored. Why don't you censor your son? You say in your letter you're not allowed to censor your son from anything.
No.
Well, go and be a parent. He's 14 years old, and I don't let my kids watch certain shows or listen to certain things. I walk in their room and I say, guess what? It's my house. You can't listen. That's what I say.
You're right as a parent, you know.
That's right. That's what you should be doing, not writing letters to disc jockeys.
But the other thing is, if
did that bother you, Howard? I mean,
no, I think you're peculiar.
But you know, the point is that the reason this radio.
What? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we just sent copies to you.
No, I think you're peculiar in your logic. Your logic. Your logic makes no sense.
And I wanted to discuss their logic.
It's a free country.
No,
the point is that when people don't listen to this show will disappear.
Yeah.
Right.
So
why are they listening?
Would you let that happen?
Right. No one's going to listen since it's so bad.
Are you worried about that?
Not at all. I can't beat listeners off with a stick.
Yeah.
I am so damn good at this.
Yeah. Well,
I just attract
the lowest common denominator.
Oh, so that's so terrible? Everyone likes it. You know what's funny? I read in the paper yesterday. Phil Donahue is going off the air. You know why?
The show's too nice.
The show's too nice. Everyone's watching Ricky Lake and the other shows, and everyone goes, oh, those shows are terrible. Meanwhile, all of America's watching them.
Yeah.
So in other words, people like you don't want to be parents.
Is the bottom line.
No, your kid will grow up to be...
the best thing for America is to have responsible broadcasters.
Your kid is going to grow up to be just like me.
Who are able to make a joke without putting other people down.
Oh, you think we're all so talented that we can joke without putting other people down?
Well, some people can do it.
I can't, honey. I admit it.
Those are the only people who should be on the radio, and you should be able to choose who they are.
Right. Well, no, and by the way, we should all censor ourselves so their son doesn't hear anything, God forbid.
She wants to determine what should and shouldn't be on the radio.
When your son goes to school, he hears everything. He hears...
He's not the one that's buying products from your advertisers.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, darling. You can talk all you want. You abdicated your responsibility to me. I am the one now who must decide what your son hears. You can't do it, so you're leaving it to me.
No.
You said in your letter, you can't tell your son what to listen to. You don't want to censor him.
No, we can't.
So, no, you can't. It says in your letter, you don't censor your son. You're not allowed to.
That's right. We make our feelings known to him.
Oh, you make your feelings known to him.
We never said we're not allowed. We can go in.
Well, what's wrong with him?
So then,
it would just be...
Now, let's get to that part. That's point number 2. So he heard the word vagina being spelled. You think that's going to do him in?
No.
Oh, vagina's a bad thing.
But the way it was used is a real put down of...
We're talking about, you're objectifying women and talking about this.
Oh, please. What guy doesn't?
Oh, really?
Oh, what guy doesn't?
Well, they don't, and the rest of the world is going to stop it, too.
Yeah, let me tell you something. There isn't a guy on this planet who doesn't talk like that, including your husband. He won't admit it. There isn't a guy on the planet who doesn't talk like that, including your husband.
40 million people are aware.
Well, what's the difference then? Why be a hypocrite? Why be a hypocrite? Why be a hypocrite? Why be a hypocrite?
Appropriate and not appropriate, and she determines what that is. You don't realize that other people think that things that you don't think are appropriate are appropriate.
Well,
and they should have the right to listen to them.
I mean, you broadcast to teenage kids.
No, we don't.
We really don't.
Broadcast over the airwaves.
They need to know what's appropriate and what's not, and what you're talking about most of the time is not.
Well, advise your son on what's appropriate. Don't leave it to me. Advise your son on what's appropriate. Don't leave it to the broadcaster.
That's the thing, he knows.
No, he doesn't. Evidently, he doesn't.
He likes the program.
He likes the program.
Contacting Fry's and saying that we don't think this is appropriate, and we're not going to buy products from you as long as you support.
But your son.
The most important thing when you're a parent is to be an example.
Your son.
We are using our.
Your son likes my show. Admit it. Admit your son likes my show.
At your advertisers,
well,
because
hey, your son likes my show.
Agree with what you're with them and with you.
You're doing such a good job raising your son. He likes my show.
He's a great kid.
And he likes my show.
To do with you.
And he loves my show. He loves my show.
Well, no, he's not.
Yes, he does.
He said he turns you off.
Then what are you worried about?
He waits for the music.
He listens so much you had to write a letter.
Yeah, I guarantee you that your son loves this show, and despite all of this nonsense that you're trying to put into his head about how he can't, this is sexist, this is not, this is this is that, all the rules and all that, I guarantee you your son's going to grow up and be worse than me. He's going to be out there with women, he's going to be dumping women, he's going to be doing the whole damn thing. He's going to be talking about women's vaginas.
Yeah, well, that's offensive to me.
He's going to look at porno magazines. It's going to all happen. It's going to happen.
They just
Hello? All right. Well, there you go. I said vagina.
You said vagina. That's offensive to her. And she's gone.
I was going to say, the whole conversation was making me so angry. How come they're not disappointed in their kid? In other words, they gave the kid a chance. They're not going to censor him. They told him they didn't like it.
And he listened
anyway. So why not?
So they're going to now make us go away.
It's just wacky.
But he's a great kid. Even though they told him they didn't like it, he didn't want, he continued.
So this is the kind of humor I like, but I'm not a great kid. I'm not great because I like this kind of humor. Their son likes this kind of humor, but he's a great kid because it's their kid.
Yeah.
That's the only difference between me and him.
The only thing they know is that that's their genes, and so it's got to be great.
Yeah. No, their son is just like me.
And it's driving them crazy, so they want you to go away.
Yeah. That poor kid. If that kid's listening, don't worry about it. You'll be out of the house in about 3 years. I had to go through that crap, too. You'll be out in 3 years. Get your old man to pay for college.
And send you away. Don't
stay home for college. You'll be out of the house. It's 3 more years, man. God don't want you yet, man. You know what I'm saying?
I just think it's hysterical because probably the only reason he listens is because it irritates his parents.
Your mom and dad's logic is just, your mom and dad grew up probably in my generation. And all the parents were screaming about Elvis, and all the parents were screaming about the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, and they've turned into exactly the same exact thing. So just deal with it for 3 more years. You get out of the house. You'll probably have to go through a whole heavy drug period, too. I'm just warning you, because I had to do it.
It'll be tough, but you'll probably make it.
What I had to do when I lived in my parents' house was heavily sedate myself through high school and through living in their house.
But you're not advocating that. Amy
No.
or any other 14-year-old
in
do
fact,
that.
please, try not to. Try to stay clean during it. It's hard, though, I'm telling you. Me, I had to be sedated. I wasn't a strong person. Man, I went through more lewds than a pharmacist convention. Oh, man, it's tough. It's tough growing up with people like that. It's just so hard. Our son listens to you, and we feel that you should change.
We feel that the country would be best served by responsible broadcasters.
Like who?
There's diversity.
Who? Oprah? Is she responsible?
But they're the very people who say, we are the epitome of the American ethic, and we believe in freedom of speech, and no, we do not want to dictate to other people how they should live their lives.
Yeah.
And then they start dictating.
I got a tape of a public affairs show where this woman got on, and she's like a political official.
Mm-hmm.
She got on and said, I thought they were discussing me. I'm going to play it on the air. I thought that the First Amendment applies to political speech, not to sex and stuff. Wait till you see how stupid people are. Wait till I play you this. I just thought the letter was funny. I mean, most people don't know how to raise kids and don't know what to say to their kids, so they're hoping that everything...
Well, they obviously are at a loss. They see their child doing everything, I guess, that they had raised him not to do. Just listen to you.
Yeah.
And they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They don't know where they went wrong.
Yeah, I don't understand. Why is our son listening to that? Well, because it's funny. That's why.
And
Because your kid has a sense of humor and you don't.
And then they go to the extreme of, okay, well, if he's listening, then we have to listen.
Did you hear that? We all sit around listening while he's listening because we're responsible and we have to listen. We have to monitor what he's listening to. Holy mackerel! What a house! Don't worry, kid. 3 years you're out. If you study real hard, you can even get out when you're 16. You got to do. No, you don't divorce your parent. You can actually take advanced classes and get into college by
Early.
Yeah, early. It's called early admissions.
Go in the summer.
You could be out of your house in 2 years if you play it right. They can't control a 14-year-old, so they're going to control me. I love people.
They find that much easier. The idea of controlling an adult is much easier than controlling a 14-year-old boy.
I got to get out of this business. People are nutty. That's pretty wacky, huh? Hey, I got to take a break, and then we'll talk to Mark Harris, who wants to come in and promote something.
What I cannot prevent entering my home are the sounds that come in over this radio.
92.3. K-Rock. Yo, K-Rock.
Hello. Yeah, speak up there. I can barely hear you. Hello.
Yes, can I help you?
Yeah, you do acupuncture.
We do?
Yeah, it says there you do cold feet.
Excuse me?
I got cold feet.
Cold feet?
Cold feet.
Cold feet?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
You wrote the ad, you know what it says, don't you?
Yes, you're the cold feet.
Yeah, I got cold feet, that's right. You got it right. Speak up there, Charlie.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, a couple of broads I want to ask out on dates, and I'm a little nervous about it. How you going to cure that?
That's not your treatment.
Well, what's the acupuncture going to do? What, do you stick me in the nuts or something to make me feel a little bit better about myself?
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
Well, explain. How do you do it?
Oh, you need to come here.
Oh, and what, are you going to stick me with them needles?
What do you mean, needles?
Well, how do you do it? You stick me with that or what?
You come here, so we'll explain.
It's gonna. All I want to know is this: is it gonna loosen me up so I go out with a couple of broads? You gonna make me feel better?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yep.
Because I tell you, if you don't, I'll stick them needles in your face. You hear me?
Not your face.
I'll stick them in your head. Are you gonna help me or not, you prick? Huh?
What are you talking?
I gotta get laid, you
Howard Stern.
People tell me not to screen the calls. They like when I just plunk down the phone, but...
Yeah, I've always found it interesting.
You're on the air.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Stern.
Hi.
I'm calling in regard to the couple that called kind of irritated with you because of your show.
I called them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They wrote a hate letter to one of my advertisers in San Francisco complaining that I was influencing their 14-year-old son, but they were unable to tell him what to listen to, so therefore I should control myself.
Mm-hmm.
I found that a bit odd.
I found it more than a little odd. I'm very, very quickly, unfortunately too quickly, going to be 60 in September. So,
What a drag. Wait till I hit 60. I can't imagine me at 60.
I can't imagine me at 60 either, but...
I couldn't imagine me at 41.
Yeah, this is a shock.
I hate getting old. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I despise it.
I know, but I see you having a big problem with it.
Yeah, I am.
I'm just in a state of shock. I don't know where all the years went to. But there's days I feel like 16, and other days I feel like 160.
Let me tell you something, honey. I'm going to book Ponce de Leon on this show and hope I find the fountain of youth.
Let me know when you do. No, I am in total agreement with you. I am not always in total agreement with you.
Why not? You should be.
No, that's,
I'm probably the smartest guy in the world.
Yeah, but the point is, it doesn't matter if you're always in total agreement with somebody.
That's right.
Doesn't make the difference as to whether they should be on or not.
That is right.
You're full of it. You're full of Are you on that 6-hour drug today?
No.
Not you, honey.
He's talking
about Robin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just, it really irritates me. I am so sick and so tired.
Well, you're 61. Of course you're sick and tired. I'm 41 and I'm sick and I'm tired.
You have a problem.
I sure do.
No,
what she's telling you, Howard, is it only gets worse.
I know.
But, no, it's just, I'm just so, like I say, so sick and tired of people foisting off their own responsibility.
Can you turn off your toys? It's hard to hear you.
I said I am really sick and tired of people foisting off their responsibilities onto someone else.
Now, let me ask you something. At 60, you still get laid? Because you stopped having periods, right?
That I'm not going to. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'd be a miracle.
Is it great when you stop getting your period? I mean, it must be great after all the years of getting it.
You got that right.
Yeah, you know, I'm always curious about old age. I would imagine that stopping the period is a fantastic thing in your life.
Do you realize that I went for a year without a period?
Show off. Did it feel good?
No, I was on a medication that took it away completely.
And you liked
it? And it was wonderful.
I know.
Absolutely wonderful.
If you're not going to have kids, why don't you get rid of your period?
That's right. That's why I firmly believe God's a man.
So how old were you when your period stopped coming?
God, I can't remember.
You smoke a lot of cigarettes, huh? But do you still sleep with guys? Are you married?
I certainly am.
And you
I'm married.
I mean, do you still have sex with your husband?
Well, of course.
Really? How often? No one knows who you are. It's okay.
God, I hope not.
God don't want you in, man. How often? Seriously. Be honest with me.
Oh, my God.
Be honest about it. Once a week?
No.
Once every 2 weeks?
No. No, really.
Twice a year?
No, God, please.
Twice a week?
Right.
Oh.
And what's it like? Because like, when you look at your husband now, he's probably like fat and wrinkled.
No,
He's in good shape?
He's very good shape.
And what about you? I mean, are your breasts like all flat and
No.
pancake-like?
My God.
I mean, they can't be resilient.
Well, hey.
And aren't you like all wrinkled and?
I have a problem with age. I swear.
I do. That's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to ask you to help me with it, but you're so embarrassed and
It's
uptight.
not all that bad. It's not all that bad. Believe me.
Really?
Really. It's a state of mind. I know that sounds.
I don't know why that would bother you. You two are using everything now anyway.
No, not my wife. Only I use KY. She rubs KY on me. I have a particular problem.
So now you get to put it on her.
I've never even heard of that before. I heard you mention it.
Really?
So you're
to
not
be
using
honest,
it.
yes.
So you're always like aroused?
Of course.
So when you're 61, you don't dry up?
No.
Wow.
No. I said it's a state of mind. You know.
Really?
No, anyway, back to my
No, we'd rather talk about
Yeah, whatever you were talking about before was boring. I'm trying to make you interesting.
No, really, it's just that, this is the thing today. It's, it's this person's fault. It's that person's fault.
Oh, we're back on that.
When my kids were growing up, if there was something...
Listen, you old bird, I want to know a couple of sex questions.
Let me say something to this woman, because this is the reason we are all having so much trouble. Nobody ever talks about what it's like to be older.
Yeah, I want to know.
We don't even know. It's like falling off a cliff. We
See,
don't know
I'm
what's
shocked.
gonna happen.
I'm shocked that you don't have to use KY.
I've never heard of it.
Really?
Honestly.
And your husband says everything's fine?
Pardon me?
And what about him? He gets aroused?
Very easily.
Really? Even with that smoky voice of yours?
You know what? She's having more sex than you.
I don't smoke.
You don't?
I don't smoke.
Boy, it sounds like you do.
No, I don't. I have sinuses, and they're really bad this morning.
But you never did lesbianism or anything like that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What do you two do? How long have you been married?
33 years.
Okay, so how did you keep it fresh?
There's nothing fresh about it. You never cheated in the 33 years?
No. Didn't need to.
How much foreplay do you guys have? Do you waste time with that, or does he just kind of hop on
Not a
top?
waste of time.
Does he really go through foreplay and do everything to you?
Of course.
He still does it all? Like, I mean,
Right.
In other words...
My God, you don't curl up and die.
And you do it to him, too? And I don't mean just intercourse.
I know what you're talking about.
Really?
Right.
Wow. Is he blind?
Oh,
I don't know.
He's in love.
How's a guy make love to his wife at 61? The guy married her when she was young.
Yeah, you were 30 years younger.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, he
didn't. 20. She was 27 or something.
No guy bargains for a 61-year-old old bag in bed with him. How do you face that? How do you confront that?
There's days, there's days I go on the downer.
Well, suddenly you're in bed with your grandmother.
I look at myself in the mirror and I say, not bad for an old broad.
Like, I know I'm 41, right? But I still see through the eyes of a guy who got married at 19.
Right.
And who are you seeing?
And I'm now, I mean, I'm going to be in bed with a 61-year-old grandma?
Well, that's what I'm
and
asking.
you're
If
going to be that much older, too.
What? Yeah, but I don't see me getting older.
No. If you're seeing with the eyes of a 19-year-old,
Right.
who are you looking at?
Fred.
No, I'm saying, is Allison still 19, or is she
No.
the age she is?
She's the age she is.
No.
I didn't bargain for that.
Well, neither did she, but that's...
But although my wife does look good, so.
Well, I'm not too shabby either, so...
I just can't have sex with a pile of wrinkles, though.
You don't know. You haven't tried.
It's true.
Anyway, Mr. Stern, really, seriously, I am in total agreement with you. I mean, this person, all they have to do is say, you know, hey, I prefer you not listen to that. And if they do listen, just tell them, hey, not only do I prefer
What's she
you
talking
not
about?
listen
She's
to
back
it,
on the
I
other
don't want
subject.
you to listen to it.
I'm going to kill myself when I get to 61. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kill myself.
Like something?
Yes, I am.
You're going to live to be 90.
I'm going to have to listen to this. Listen now.
It's that simple.
Well, I'm glad you've explained it to us, and I agree with you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
But it is. I mean, nobody wants to talk about the things, you know, like most women at my age don't know when your period stops because nobody will talk about it.
She wouldn't even tell us. That old bag wouldn't tell us.
Yeah. That old bag. That nice older woman.
I said to her, honey, when did you lose your period? I don't remember. I don't smoke either.
I sometimes wonder, you know, my voice is pretty deep already.
You're going to be like Beatrice Arthur.
Hello.
I don't remember. All I wanted to talk about was, you see, a lot of people don't realize that the same old thing. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Ben's been racing home from work.
Yeah.
They're having sex twice a week. They got most of you guys beat.
Isn't it a bitch when at the point in your life when you can retire and like be home a lot, you don't want to be home because your wife turned into an old bag?
A few more years. Take a long way.
I mean, wait, why don't they let us retire when we're in our 20s, when we get young girls? And then I'll go work when I'm 80.
See, you're still in love with your wife today, true?
that's
and you'll be in love with her at 60.
Oh, yeah. Very good. I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Howard Stern. He's as American as apple pie. Served by a lesbian waitress couple.
92.3 K-Rock. K-Rock.
Do you watch the WB? Do we watch the WB? What is it, Channel 9 with all that garbage on it? What's more, let me tell you about the WB. When God, the God of Israel, gives us spiritual power, like he gave Moses in Egypt, we're going to kill your program directors. We're going to kill your so-called producers. We're going to murder. We're going to kill them, justly. Because they like to make black men look like a bunch of fools. Black men are hurtful. Black women are always yelling and raising their voices, talking ignorant. They made a commercial for not American Express. What's the other one? Western Union, where the black man was being maligned and vilified by the black woman. He didn't send the money, Western Union. He used the wrong service. And another black woman in the audience jumps up and condemns the black man, and that black woman condemns him. But you white producers are doing it. And when God give us the power, we're going to kill every one of them.
My chest hurts. I went bike riding and worked out with weights yesterday, and I don't know what I'm really working toward here, because even if I look good, what good is it? And you know what? My body never changes anyway. I worked out with weights. I went bike riding, and I still look like a
You said
horse's
you did
ass.
21 miles. Where is this time coming from?
I don't know. It doesn't take me that long. I zip.
So how long does 21 miles take?
Hour and a half.
And then you go and work out with weights?
Yeah, for about a half hour.
That's 2 hours.
Yeah, I tried to get out there yesterday, and now I'm like wasted. My wife's even got the fitness bug, which I'm real happy about. But yesterday she calls me up.
Uh-huh.
She was going to go to the track and run. Now she runs, which is great, because I want her ass to tighten up and her thighs and everything. Because, you know, she's had 3 kids.
What's your excuse?
And I'm used to seeing strippers, you know what I mean?
What is your excuse?
Oh, come
I
on.
looked at your droopy butt yesterday.
Yeah, well. So I don't know, you know, like, and I look at strippers all day, so you got to admit I'm pretty.
Well, you should stop. That's what you do.
I know. I mean, there was a girl in here yesterday, the Ivy League stripper, who had a perfectly heart-shaped ass. Oh, my God. I was like, I said to Ralph, how does a girl get an ass like that? He goes, it's genetics.
You had to ask Ralph.
Yeah.
God-given ass.
God-given ass. So, I look at that all day, and I got to go home and look at my wife and, you know, get worked up. So I like that she's running, and she's starting to really get nice and slim, and people are complimenting her. Then she calls me up. She's into this for about 2 weeks, this running.
Uh-huh.
And she calls me up yesterday. Oh, I have shin splints. I can't run anymore. I go, Allison, get out there and run. Ignore it. You don't have any shin splints. You couldn't possibly. She hardly runs. She doesn't even do a mile.
And she's got
shin splints, yeah.
The two of you athletes are incredible.
I said, how could you possibly have a shin splint? There are people who run 20 miles a day that don't have shin splints. I can understand if she, ran 20 miles. I said, just ignore it and get out there. There's nothing wrong with your legs. Can you imagine shin splints? Shin splints come from years.
Constant
pounding. Pounding.
You don't believe she's running that hard, huh?
Robin, she does a 12-minute mile. She just finally worked up to a 12-minute mile. Now, would you explain to me?
That's almost walking.
You can walk faster than that, can't you? You can crawl faster than that. Because she always says, I always say that to her. She goes, guess what? I worked up to a 12-minute mile. And I go, Allison, you can walk faster than that. And she goes, you don't encourage me.
Yeah, I mean, we had a fitness test when I was in the military.
Yeah.
And we had to do a mile in 14 minutes, and we walked it.
Yeah, you walked. I mean, you could take a stroll in 12 minutes. You could stop for lunch and still finish a 12-minute mile. Christopher Reeves.
Oh, dear.
Is faster now than that. I'm like, I go, Allison, a 12-minute mile you're crowing about? Because you don't give me encouragement. You're not nice. You're not blah, blah, blah.
And how long has she been running now?
2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know.
Oh, I thought this had been for a while.
Well, no, she worked up to the 12-minute mile. She's been doing 14 and 15-minute miles. And then she said she's blowing people off the track.
She stopped and had a cigarette.
Yeah. I said, you're kidding me. I said, you know what you need to do? You need to run with some other people who are a little more motivated, because you're not pushing yourself.
Is she going out by herself?
Yeah, a lot of times herself, yeah. She's no Flojo. So then she calls me from the car yesterday to tell me that a terrible disaster has happened and that she has shin splints.
And how did she discover this? She diagnosed herself.
Yeah. I said, you know what it is? You're starting to move your body a little bit. Your legs ache a little.
That's all.
That's all that is.
Muscle pain of stretching her muscles.
Yeah.
That's all. But she's got shin splints according to her.
Yeah.
And she must quit.
She doesn't even know it. She's already stopping. She has to take a few weeks off. This is a woman who's she's getting lapped by a guy in a wheelchair. He's out lapping her.
Hey, lady, get out of the way.
Gotta call her.
There's a lady with a walker.
Yeah. And whenever I say that a 12-minute mile is worthless, that's like no aerobic activity whatsoever.
Well, it may be for her, depending on how out of shape she is.
Oh, man. But I mean, 12-minute mile.
It actually slows down.
Yeah, because she says to me, oh, my heart rate was up to 120. And I go, Allison, your range should be 150 to 160. Oh.
Not really 150 to 160.
Well, I want to thin quick. Walt Disney's heart rate is higher. And he's on ice somewhere in the ocean. Is that my wife?
Yep.
Oh, good. Uh-oh. Hope she's not mad. I mean, hi, honey. Hi, sweetheart.
Howard, this is it.
Oh.
I'm not even talking to you anymore.
Now, you can't possibly have shin splints.
Howard, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Stop taking yourself so seriously.
Yeah, well, stop saying every little,
every little thing.
Share your shin splints?
Oh, come on.
No,
don't get so sensitive.
You make fun of me, and I'm sick of it.
Oh.
No,
you're so sensitive.
I am.
Yeah. No, seriously.
It's time you realize.
I'm just trying to motivate you.
No, it's not motivating.
Wait, I have your music for you, the Olympic music. Dun, dun, dun,
You haven't even noticed that I've stopped talking to you.
Oh, you stopped talking.
She comes home yesterday and she says to me, you haven't noticed that I stopped talking to you. And I go, I like it.
Good.
When did you stop talking, Allison?
Several weeks ago, I learned my lesson.
You did not.
Book party.
We love talking to each other.
After your book party, I get in the car and he goes, so? And I go, nothing.
Yeah.
I
thought you were rewarding me.
No, I'm rewarding myself.
Oh, stop it. You love me. Don't say that.
V. West comes up to me and she goes, Alfred, I'm not even going to talk to you.
Yeah, but you're lucky. Who wants to talk to her?
Well, absolutely, but still, in general.
You love talking to me. It's your favorite activity.
It was.
Yeah.
It was my favorite.
No, but you couldn't. I was just saying to Robin. Robin did some running. You can't possibly have shin splints. You can't. You can't. Al, you don't run enough.
Well, I hope I don't.
You don't. It's just the muscles in your legs are being used for the first time in years.
Well, how come at the beginning nothing hurt?
You weren't using
it. You were walking.
Well,
That's the excitement of running. Your legs are starting to actually get muscular. And there's got to be a little bit of a sort of discomfort.
You know,
I hope that's what it is.
No pain, no gain?
Yeah. Because she's convinced she has shin splints, and when I say she doesn't, she gets all mad at me like
Howard,
this. Why are you mad at me? I'm trying to tell you that there's hope.
You're the whole conversation. I called you and said...
You run, what is your mile? You do a mile in what, 12 minutes?
I'm good, yeah.
And even Jackie said a guy in a wheelchair can do a mile in 12 minutes. So don't be upset with me. I'm just I like that you're running.
Howard.
I'm trying to encourage you.
The whole conversation.
What conversation?
Said,
You said a terrible thing has happened.
I said it hurts me to run. What am I?
You said I have shin splints.
I think.
Where did she even learn the term?
Because you read them in a book.
I had it before.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you know where you get shin splints from? People who run 5 to 10 to 15 miles a day every day on hard pavement.
Tumblers.
After like 5 years of running.
All right, so maybe I don't have it.
Of course not.
Believe me, I would love not to have it, but you're making up. I'm not running anymore.
You cannot possibly. All she's been doing for 2 weeks is what do you do? Tell Robin. You walk for what? 2 minutes?
You know, Howard.
No, come on.
Thank you.
Oh.
You have to make fun of me now?
Oh, no, I'm not making fun of you.
I'm sick.
I love you so much.
Well.
I love talking about you. You're my life. 2 minutes. Wait, it's 2 minutes of walking.
And 4 minutes of running.
And then.
And this is how you guys shin splints?
No, but you do that about 6 times.
Yeah. And then you do what?
That's it.
That's it. It's like a 36-minute thing.
Uh-huh. But what's the next increment up?
Whatever I mean, I actually modified the whole thing because there was no...
Right away, she's an expert. She modified it.
I'm doing my own thing.
She hasn't even sweated yet.
Yes, I have.
And I like that she's doing it.
Sweat. All right, I had enough of you.
You know, if you have shin splints, you probably got them from running to your nail appointment to your foot massage appointment. She's got the life. But when she called her shin splints, I said, "There's no way she could have shin splints."
You know what? This is it. You're not having any more conversation.
Oh, stop it!
How did she get to the track?
She drives the car. That's what I drive.
No, I don't like hard pavement, so I like the track. Okay.
But she,
Did you ever have shin splints?
No.
Of course not.
And I used to run 5 miles a day.
I know.
Of course he didn't. And Allison hasn't even begun running yet. That's what I'm trying to tell her.
Howard.
I know, you're mad at me.
Asked you.
Because you know what? You do ask me.
I don't.
Remember when you came home, you told me your heart rate was up to like 105? And I said to you, Allison, no offense, your heart rate should be like 130 to 150.
I said it was up to 150, and then it was at 120.
Oh, okay. All right, take it easy, darling.
You don't listen. You don't even, you know what?
Oh, I don't listen. I listen to everything you say, then you get mad at me for repeating it.
Well, don't repeat it.
Well, that's absurd. I'm going to repeat it.
Well, then I'm not talking to you.
But you talk to me anyway.
Well, I'm not going to talk to you about anything that means anything to me.
Okay. By the way, I don't care.
Fine.
I've yet to hear something meaningful.
Meaningful to me.
Oh, to you?
Yes.
So talk to your friends, that's all.
All right, good.
Believe me, that'll give me more free time.
Good.
If I have to sit and listen to your problems, I'll be busy all day. She's always got something going on.
Oh, God.
I like the new you. I like the fact that you run and you don't talk to me. I like it.
All right.
I love you so frigging much.
Right. Very nice.
Well, you can think what you want. I'm going to talk to you.
Good.
About my problems.
But on my radio show...
You love me. Tell everyone in the audience how you love me.
I do love you.
Of course.
You
had a great life for me. I am the life spring of your life. I am your life. Remember that. I am the rib.
You are the rib.
You're the bone.
You're...
Whatever. I'm busy myself. I think I got shin splints.
Yeah, but I think that this happens to beginning runners.
Yeah, but it's not shin splints. It's just like, it's the aches and pains of like starting to use your body that hasn't been,
that would be great.
Has been laying in bed doing nothing for years.
If that's what it
That lays around and gets massaged and gets nails done and doesn't have to lift a finger because there's so much help around. So now your body's freaking out, that's all.
You are in such an ozone.
You want me to go to Scores today and ask the girls how they get in shape? Because I will. I'll find out. I'll find out if they ever had shin
splints. Maybe you can run with them.
Yeah.
I
can get you running with some of the Scores girls.
I've never talked to you again.
Oh,
You
man.
managed to turn me off more and
Right. You've just been programmed by your mother.
My mother.
Yeah, you talk. I know you talk about me. I know all night her and her mother get on the phone around 10 o'clock at night and they have a little gab fest about
And
me.
it's all about you.
About how I'm a bad husband, about how I don't...
You're not doing what you're supposed to do.
You know, Ma, can I confide in you? I know what goes on. She thinks I'm an idiot.
I
And
talked to your mother.
that's why your mother's running around the house telling me how great you are every
I
night.
talked to your mother about you.
Yeah, good. Tell my mother. She doesn't know anything.
She knows plenty.
She doesn't know a thing.
Commiserate.
My father's the most miserable man on the planet. And if you're getting advice from her, you're in big trouble with your marriage.
Stop it. You think I'm unhappy with you? I think you're terrific.
No, I know you get on the phone to your mother at 10 o'clock at night, and they enter it up, because I see the bills. It's like a 2-hour phone call.
When do you
And it's a 2-hour bitch fest about me.
When do you ever see a bill?
Oh, don't worry about it. I check everything.
Oh,
You don't even know what I'm up
He
to.
doesn't ever see a bill.
I'm like Topsy. Forget about it.
He doesn't ever.
Yeah, and I know what goes on with you and your mother. That's why your mother runs around the whole time. This weekend, her mother's like this. Howard, I've never seen Allison look better or behave better. I mean, she gets more and more beautiful as time goes on. I go, what are you, a saleswoman? I already bought the goods.
That's right. That car belongs to me.
Yeah, I bought the car. You don't have to keep saying, oh, you Wayne Siegel? I did it. What are you, a pimp? I bought it. Lock, stock, and barrel I'm in.
Don't oversell.
Yeah, I got 3 kids with this woman. You don't have to... I said, why don't you sell your other children? I know what goes on, because the other children don't bitch about their mates.
I do not.
Oh, you must fill your mother's head with all kinds of things about
You're
me.
getting paranoid.
Oh, I know.
You're getting
He doesn't listen the way he used to. He doesn't this, he doesn't that. Blah, 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 blah. I tell him I have shin
You
splints.
listen too much.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not talking to you anymore.
And you don't have shin splints. I want you out there running 2-3 times a day.
I would like. I want to make sure I don't have.
I love when you run.
How are you going to make sure you don't have them?
You know your ass when remember what was it? When did we make love? Saturday?
Yeah.
My hands, remember when I was kneading your buttocks like dough? Remember? And I was going, Remember I was moaning?
Yeah.
It's because it felt good in my hands. It felt womanly.
Goodbye.
I felt the curve of
How
your
is she going
buttocks.
to make sure she doesn't have shin splints? She says she has to make sure.
I'm going to speak.
She's gonna speak to. She's gonna call a doctor in to advise her. You know what? Why don't you just go run and just work through it?
Well, I want to make sure. Oh, you know what, Howard? Let me live.
I'm the doctor.
I will be in charge.
Who are you going to call about this? What doctor? What is this going to cost me now?
Would you stop it?
It's not the
All right,
shin
I'm living
splints.
my own life.
Those are ligaments and cartilages.
I'll speak. Well, that would be good.
Yeah.
I'll speak to you.
Dr. Norris, what do you say?
I'll speak to you next week.
I believe it could be the upper tibia. Irritation.
Who are you going to call? You really going to call a doctor?
You know what? Can't I have any?
No, can I ask you if you're calling a doctor?
Yes, I'm calling a doctor.
Are you really? Allison,
I'm going to have a conversation.
I guarantee if you went out
Do
right
your
now.
legs hurt now?
Right this minute, sitting on the phone?
Yeah.
No.
Then you don't have shin splints.
That's the diagnosis you heard all the time? All right, good.
Tell her, Robin, please.
Well, does Robin know? She never had it.
Robin,
Allison, you don't have it either.
I don't want to have it, so I'll be very happy not to.
she just wants to stop running. She wants to get,
She wants
cellulite
the
on her
doctor
ass.
to tell her she can't run.
Right, you want to be like my mother. You want to have an ass like my mother? That's what'll happen. You don't run.
All right.
I don't care. I don't care if they cut your legs off. You're gonna run.
I don't know how you took over my running. My activity.
Because you involved me. You called me last night with your problem, and now I'm solving it. I'm telling you, it's your mental.
I'm sorry I called you.
How could you drive with your shins?
Yeah, I'm surprised I meant to pick you
What's
up.
the matter with you? Oh, my God. Throwing your book out.
Yeah, she's all right now. So what are we up to, a 12-minute mile?
Howard. Goodbye.
I'm going to go to the track with her and walk. If she can beat me.
Well, you probably will.
Why don't you run with a bunch of little yentas? And,
I have no one to run with. I like doing it myself. What's wrong with that?
because you don't push yourself hard enough. If you went with me, I'd get you down to a 60-minute mile.
What is her goal?
What is your goal? What kind of mileage you want to do?
Well, I don't know.
See, there's no goal.
The goal is to do it as much as I can.
But you want to build up mileage
I am.
and time?
I'm now what I'm doing, it started 30 minutes. Now I'm building up to 45.
My goal is for her to do at least 2 hours a day.
Well, I'm just asking if she
No,
has
I'm building up in time.
a mileage goal, or is she
I have
running
a time goal. Right now I have a time
And what time are we building to?
40 minutes.
Oh, God. You could.
45 minutes.
Why don't you build to like 5 hours?
5 hours. Would you like me to answer? 5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours. I want you running 5 hours a day. Come home old.
I'm building to 5 hours.
I want you anorexic.
Oh, then I'll get a lot done in that.
Yeah. No, the same things will get done.
Goodbye. You're a pain in the...
All right, go run, and don't worry about your splints. I don't even know what that is. What is a shin splint?
Well, it comes from the constant pounding of your
She's been running 2 weeks and not even running, walking on a soft track.
joints on hard surfaces.
No, what happened was I went to that hard track.
One time.
One time with her father, and they did a mile. And now she has shin splints. I'm telling you, it's all in her head. Tell her, Robin. She don't listen to me
Well,
anymore.
I think that you ought to just go out and run again. And if you really had a problem, then I'd call a doctor.
Thank you very
can do another.
Thank you for your advice.
All right.
Goodbye.
She gets angry when you...
I'll remember to confide in you again.
Yeah, you know what,
and
Robin...
your buddy there.
Oh, dear.
Your buddy. You know, it's almost like Fred getting writer's cramp and he writes nothing. You know what I mean? If Fred came in today, I couldn't write anything last night. I got writer's cramp.
I got writer's cramp.
Yeah. I got writer's cramp. The guy hasn't handed me in a script in a year.
You're such a big shot, Howard.
Hey, I'm just telling you.
All right.
I'm just trying to help you, honey. You want to be fit like me and Robin. You gotta.
You can chase me around for me to talk to, and I won't be around.
Oh, stop it. You love me.
It was nice.
Oh, stop it.
It was
It's silly.
nice.
You don't have to be combative. I'm
It
not.
was nice having a relationship with you.
Oh, stop
in the
that.
past.
You never used to be combative. You used to take advice, and now you don't. Now you're defensive.
Advice?
Yeah, I'm advising you.
You're not advising me. You're making fun of me.
No, I'm
Advice
not.
I could take. You know, I really
I'm
thought,
saying to you that a 12-minute mile
I
is...
had a friend.
A 12-minute mile is nothing to crow about, is what I'm saying. You should keep that quiet. You've been telling everyone, I run a 12-minute mile.
No, I didn't.
You were doing that at the table the whole time we had your family over.
Oh, my God. Once I said it, because you were saying to me, what are you up to a mile? I don't even know what I'm up to a mile.
Oh, for God's sake. You know, you're still a young woman and you got an athletic body. Go out and push it a little. Push that machine.
Thank you for your advice.
You need vigorous exercise.
Thank you for your
You
advice.
can't mamby-pamby yourself.
I'm so glad.
Gotta get out there and really move it.
So glad that you're in my life.
Yeah, come on.
Goodbye.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Do push-ups while we talk on the phone.
I'm running in place as we
That's what the
talk.
girls from Scores do. They do push-ups while they talk on the phone.
They're in constant motion.
They're in constant motion. All right, my sweet pinup. I love you. All right, bye-bye. That's my pinup. She gets a little irritated, but I push her. I said, get up. I said, Allison, please, just don't start in machines, but just keep running. Your body is really coming back to where it was.
Pain.
Yeah, please. I said, there's nothing wrong with you. I said, then alternate your workouts, but don't stop working out. Do some other activity that goes against your shin splints. Works the calf muscles. Don't ask. Don't ask. Corpses are more active. 30 minutes a day is a drop in the bucket. I need this woman out there 2-3 hours a day doing stuff.
Where is this guide she's going by? Where did she get this?
I had a running magazine.
Uh-huh.
And I'm reading it, and I said, Jesus Christ, let me slip this on the table and see what happens. So I slipped it on the table, and all of a sudden...
You started reading it?
Yeah, it says, it says, look, start like this, 2 minutes. It's for people who don't do anything. 2 minutes and then walk 3 minutes. So now she's starting to build up steam. I see changes in her body. I'm all excited. I'm excited to see it.
Uh-huh.
And right away, shin splints. That's it, the end.
Felled by a
Felled.
injury.
And I'm like, oh, for crying out loud. Jesus Christ. Just what I'm getting what I want. And I'm just walking around in little dresses, and I'm, nice. Looks good. It's my wife. I'm proud. She's exhausted.
But I just wondered where she was, this guide that was telling her she should get up to a certain...
Yeah, it's in a running magazine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There are girls who hike for 3 hours a day, then they go mountain climbing for 2 hours. Bob Pittman's wife, Sandy Pittman, I read, she's climbing mountains in the Himalayas.
Yeah.
Jerry's kids are climbing more mountains than my wife. Stop it. I can't stop it.
They're not climbing more than Al.
Yeah. My wife isn't climbing stairs. So I got all excited. I'm trying to be encouraging about her running, and right away it's misinterpreted because she's a very sensitive woman. Suddenly. She don't understand when I'm being encouraging. And she takes that as bad. I go, 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's encouragement,
I
right.
go, Jesus Christ, honey, you're running or you're walking? She goes, no, when I walk, I do a 20-minute mile. I said, are you strolling? You got binoculars? Are you looking at ducks? So anyway, I wanted to nip that in the bud. Thanks for helping out, by the way. All right, we'll take a break.
Yeah, she's not talking to me either now.
Yeah, believe me. Like you care. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back with the news. Robin will inform us of what's going on.
I'll tell you what's happening.
Okay, thank you. about the fantastic experience I had yesterday as I sat down to watch Robin on TV at the Sally Jesse Raphael, what I call the, where was that, where the OK Corral, where they shanghaied those guys? Was that the place where they bushwhacked those? Where was it that they got bushwhacked? OK Corral.
OK Corral.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. First of all, you handled yourself beautifully under a ridiculous circumstance. You know, you did the best you could with those screaming maniacs in the audience. Let me tell you about this Sally Jesse Raphael and what a bitch she is. What a loudmouth, yenta bitch, know nothing, no talent she is. And she knows this to be true. She talks about she was a broadcaster. She's no broadcaster. Custer had it easier.
That's a little bighorn.
First of all, I want to make a statement. Let me make a couple of statements. First of all, you notice when I go on TV, I've put out a few products myself. Robin isn't the only author on the show. I, too, have authored a book. And when I went on my book tour, let's not forget that, okay? When I went on my book tour, I was on Donahue, Geraldo, I was on various Letterman, Leno appearances, all different types of shows, Robin, as you were. And on all of these shows that I do, because I'm a white guy, race is never an issue. I mean, maybe, like on Donahue, they asked me about the Filipinos. He tried to have a little controversy. But they never pack an audience on a show and call it, I hate myself, I hate my own race. And Sally Jesse Raphael did a show yesterday called I Hate My Own Race. And while my Robin is up there promoting her book, they flash up underneath her, I hate my own race. So immediately,
is that right? I didn't see that.
Oh, you should watch what you were on.
I'm never watching that show again. I think that Sally is a disgrace to mankind.
You're banned from that show.
And believe me, I'm banned from watching the show. I will never even watch it.
If I hear that you watch the show, you're in big trouble.
Never even watch it again. I think she is a sad human being.
All right, allow me to make my observations now, okay?
I don't have any because I didn't see the show.
It's not fair for you to comment on the show. You didn't see it. All right, let me say this. This hyena, this bitch, this no talent, and I'll tell you why she's a no talent in a minute. I'll back up every one of my statements. Let her come on here and debate me. Mother dear. This Sally Jesse Raphael decides to do a show called I Hate My Own Race. So every time Robin is up there, whether you know what's going on or not, Robin is titled I Hate My Own Race. Now, Robin never indicated that she hated her own race. She had nothing. She was there promoting a book. So Sally Jesse Raphael gets a hold of Robin, sits her down on a stage for what I'd say was roughly 15, 20 minutes, and interviews her in a one-on-one fashion. Very nice. Robin talks. Of course, Sally starts yapping about me.
Right.
And whether I'm a racist. And Robin says, listen, I can't speak for whether Howard's a racist or not. I don't feel in my heart that he is. But if you want to discuss racism with Howard, have him on the show, and maybe he'll discuss it with you. But that's, which was appropriate to say, because show's not about me, whether
I'm also not your mouthpiece.
Right.
I don't know
you don't know what's in my heart.
Anything.
That's right.
Nobody else knows that about anybody else either.
I love everybody. The Schwarzers, the Guineas,
thank you.
Everybody. Dagos, Bops, everything. Mix, Chinks, Kikes.
Mix, Spicks, whatever.
Whatever, Spicks. I love them all. I love Gooks. Maybe not the Gooks.
Chinks.
All right, Chinks I like. Because the Chinks are helping Robin lose weight. I never heard of a woman who goes to the Chinks for advice on how to lose weight.
Aren't they all thin?
It's true. They're sticking needles in her. Well, it's working. I was reading Prodigy last night. Some guy was on there going, how do you like Robin going to the Chinks for help? What kind of thing is that? I said, the guy's right. Well, what the hell possessed her to go to the Chinks? Yeah.
You'll never know what I might do.
Right. Maybe Sally Jesse Raphael was right. So anyway, Sally Jesse Raphael sits Robin down, and this Sally Jesse Raphael, I mean, what a mug on her. This went for plastic surgery. She came out looking worse. The plastic surgeon go, oh my God. She's a pig squared. They tried to take that pig and stuff her into a new skin. They couldn't do it. What a beast. What a beast. What's the difference? I was combining the words. I just made an error. Pig and beast. She's a beast. I never saw anything like it. I mean, she's really hideous. Her skin has got craters on it. It's just hideous. That's why drugs were invented, so people could get on them and hallucinate when they see her face. That's why booze was invented, so her husband could get it up.
Oh.
10 pounds of crap in a 9-pound package. That's Sally Jesse Raphael. So this Sally Jesse Raphael gets on and was talking to Robin about broadcasting. And Sally's a broadcaster. Robin's a broadcaster. Lovely interview. All right. I think that, they go through that. And meanwhile, I hate all these interviews because the only thing they seem to talk to Robin about is whether she's black and whether I'm a racist or not. Which, I don't know. I would like to see Robin on a show where they talk to Robin about her life. Not about a referendum on my racism, or all of a sudden everybody's discussing. All these shows never used to discuss
this. You sit around and you try to get past the fact that America's a racist country. Right. That's the only thing anybody sees when they say, you're the only person who has never addressed me as being black.
That's right.
Everyone else in this country is obsessed with it.
I know. I know. Every show you go on.
They can't see anything but the fact that I am black.
Yeah. I didn't even know Robin was black until yesterday when she told me. She said, "You better be prepared for the Sally show because you're going to find out something you're not going to be able to maybe deal with."
And they don't realize how racist that is. That the only issue they ever bring up to me is that I'm black.
I don't see color.
It's going to be a surprise to me.
I don't see color. I see those two beautiful cans. That's all I see.
People never have to worry about me forgetting about my race. Everyone tells me
that it is. And everyone tells you how you should behave as a black person.
Because black people need to be led, I guess.
Right.
We always need to be told how we're supposed to act.
Yeah, and the only person who should tell black people how to act is me. let's be honest.
Notice she didn't have any advice for those people in her audience how they should act.
No, she didn't comment on their behavior. She knows how you should act.
Yes, everybody can tell me what to do.
So anyway, Sally Jesse Raphael has this perfectly reasonable discussion with Robin, and Robin is handling herself beautifully. She's saying a lot of things I feel that were profound, to the point. They didn't run on. It was a very nice interview. It was good, and showed her off in a spectacular way. And anyone who would be black sitting in the audience, certainly if you're going to sit and measure Robin as racial pride, she was doing a great job. There was someone to look up to.
I don't think the audience could hear me during that time.
I don't know what happened, but it was going really well. It was a good interview. It was interesting. It was fun. Sally Jesse Raphael, this is why I can't stand this woman, has no guts whatsoever. She had a list of questions she wanted to get at Robin with, but she didn't have the balls to ask the questions herself. So what she does, like every coward broadcaster in the country, see, at least I have the balls to ask the questions myself.
Well, that's what, when I was talking to my agent afterwards, I said, if Sally wants to confront me about something, let her confront me. Yeah. Don't stack the audience with screaming memes who you can't talk to. I answer these questions.
Right. All of a sudden, Sally goes and takes the microphone to a black woman who raised the decibel level beyond what any human could listen to. And she starts in a complete... Now, you got to understand why this is a setup and how I know it's a setup. They planted a woman in there, and Sally Jesse Raphael can kiss my ass, because I know this is the truth. Her producers and her planted a woman in there who was going to get things going. They put a woman in there who didn't hear a thing Robin said, had nothing to do with what Robin was talking about. And all of a sudden
and probably knows nothing about this show.
All of a sudden goes,
representing everyone very well.
Yeah. I mean, she sounded like a lunatic and starts yelling at Robin. Now, I said, wait a second. Any person sitting in this audience wouldn't have gone from point A to point B like this.
Yeah, there was no transition. This wasn't even on the topic list.
Sally Jesse Raphael, she can deny it all she wants, but she's a filthy, lying bitch. She's a filthy liar. She's the C word squared because she lies. She had a plant in that audience. That was a loaded deck, and this black woman gets up and starts yelling at Robin that she's, no good, and she don't make her people proud, and blah, 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 all this crap. And Robin starts to talk to her, yell at her back, and